Nice.
What are you making that out of?
Cross stitch plastic canvas.
Oh, interesting.
That's why I've got nothing to do for 5 minutes kind of project. I'm just gonna.
I guess cross stitch is good for that because you can just do a couple things and you don't have to like. There's not a lot of setup required. You don't have to do things for more than like you can do a minute of it and.
Yeah, I mean, I could take it to bed if I wanted to lose a sewing needle.
All right.
Not that I've done that.
I want to get this cross stitch pattern.
Which one? Oh, I forgot I printed out. I printed out the big one. If anyone wants this. What
I
cross
thought
stitch pattern?
I actually thought that QR code was going to take me to the thing, the Church of Lathander thing that you printed out.
Mix it up.
But there used to be this Etsy store, and I can't find it anymore. I don't know if the guy went out of business or not, but he would do these cross stitch patterns, and some would say like drink beer, worship Satan, but it'd be like it looked like cross stitch that your grandma would put up in her, in her house.
Beer, worship Satan.
Yeah, so it's like the traditional stuff that you would see that usually has something religious on it or some farmer's wisdom.
Yeah, live, laugh, love, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Live well, laugh often, love much, hail Satan. Yeah, there's a few of them. There's like drink coffee, hail Satan.
That's funny. Hey, Colin, you made it.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah.
Can you post that link in the chat so I could or message it to me and I'll save it that way.
It's just okay.
I've been looking for it for a long time, and I just can't find it.
I don't know. Just the live well, laugh often, or the drink coffee, hail Satan.
Either one, because I'm sure they'll have a ton of different other ones. Because I could if I got the drink coffee, hail Satan one, I could put that like literally above my coffee maker. What's up, Colin?
Not a whole lot. I'm just setting everything up.
You sound like you just woke up.
Thanks, dude. It's been a day. It's been a day.
Well, hopefully we can make it better.
That's what I'm hoping. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Safe search. Why would I do that?
So this is mainly for T, Dusty, and Chalk. Do not interact, comment, respond to anything that may come from my Facebook.
Okay.
Because I got hard hacked out of it.
Oh shit.
And I can't get it back.
Okay.
I feel fucking violated.
I just want to ask, have you got the vaccine yet? Because maybe that's related. Like, is that part of the vaccine or no?
No. I woke up. It woke me up in the ass hours of dawn to my email blowing up, and I was trying to get on top of it. By the time I could respond to anything, I was already completely locked out.
Yeah, dude.
Weird.
Which I still don't understand, because I have 2-factor, and I don't have access to my iCloud where they go, and somehow they were still able to get in.
So you can't change your password or anything?
No, they've already changed the email to theirs and everything, and they basically wiped it because I can't even access it from Rachel's phone on her account. Like, it's just gone.
That's a good opportunity to make a new one.
Fuck that. I'm done.
Or just be done with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see you at all, man.
Yeah, I don't see you either.
It's just gone.
That's better than them pretending to be you, though, and like
I know. That's why I've already told my parents, my family, and a couple of my friends. You guys, just if you see anything, just don't.
Yeah, that
It's
fucking
just
sucks,
fucking
dude.
gone.
Did you have a phone number connected to it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that was it.
I've already applied for the recovery thing, but I still haven't gotten the email for that, and I did that like 12 hours ago.
No, that's the weekend.
Yeah, that Facebook account or anything. I know this because I have a friend who used to work at Facebook.
So
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know. I'm just
Well,
gone. She
No,
doesn't
here-
even say Rachel's married. It doesn't even say who she's married to anymore. I'm just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
I was
it's
just
possible
looking
that
at the-
Facebook might have just actually like taken the account offline after you filed that thing. That might be the first thing they do is just remove it from public so they can't do anything terrible to it. You know?
You have an
Yeah,
Instagram
maybe.
account, don't you?
The what?
You have an Instagram account.
I disabled it.
Okay.
I disabled that.
Yeah, no, it's just like I was gonna say like disable that because you know.
Yeah, I did that like a couple hours ago. Plus, I don't really use it at all.
This is
Most
why
of
I
the time
never
I just
use, you know, when you go to sites and they ask you you can log in or register and they offer you, like, you can do it through Facebook or Google or just email. I always just do it by email because,
Yeah.
at least that way,
Oh, yeah,
if
I
stuff
don't do that
goes
login.
wrong, it's in one place, right?
I don't do that login shit. I don't know. It's just like I shouldn't be this bent out of shape about it, but I haven't felt this fucking bad about something since we got our car broken into.
Yeah,
I feel very unsettled.
If it helps, I can put a little Mark Zuckerberg in the game and you can beat the shit out of him later.
Marcel Finkelberg.
Yeah, something like that. Marcel Sugar Mountain.
Sugarback. I love it. Sorry, JD, I'm gonna send you a couple more cross stitch ones just because I think they're great.
Yeah, those are all downloads, though.
Yeah. Are you
I
looking
don't-
for an actual physical thing?
I'm looking at you for a physical thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy who used to do those.
He wants to buy them, not stitch them. Right?
Oh,
And you
well,
scan for leaflet or talk to your DM for more info.
No,
Yeah.
I think I like Clark Sucker Nerd.
Dark Circle Nerd.
Hey,
Yeah,
I would love for you, and I know it was somebody from fucking Vietnam because that's the first thing that popped up. And then I got another one that says somebody's trying to get in your shit from Tucson.
Maybe it's that Nigerian prince trying to contact you.
I told him to fuck off like 10 years ago.
But he clearly didn't get the hit. Like he has all that money he wants to give you.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, JD, let me look into it. I'll make you one.
I'll pay you for it.
Okay. If you
Yeah,
want to pay
I
with
mean,
the
you let-
pattern, like
Yeah, I'll pay you for the pattern. I'll pay you for the shipping.
might be a while, but I'll make you one. I don't have any black cloth.
I got the COVID vaccine, so I'm safe now. Or live another 50 years.
I had to check, so I scanned the QR code. Thank you for ads.
Yeah, I was saying
But
that earlier.
that's good. That's
See,
good.
I use
That's
ad
good.
blocker, so like, I'm so annoyed now that that's the QR code I chose. Like, there's like one with fucking ads. Like, but yeah, I accidentally made a
If I
huge
was on
version.
if it was through my browser, I probably would have seen it. But since I was using the YouTube app,
Yeah. I made a huge version accidentally, but
put it on a big bottle.
I don't know.
You
I
can
already
call it the Pfizer Moderna poison vaccine party size.
I like it. Group pack. It's a discount for everybody.
You just pass it around and everybody drinks from the same bottle. It's totally fine.
Totally sanitary.
Kills the germs as you're drinking it.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
All right, well, let's get started. Let's go teleport away from Facebook and Bladernas and all that stuff, and we'll go back to Chult, where the air is sort of really humid and warm, and there are children and people being happy all over the place in Port Nyanzaru, and most importantly, every once in a while you spot sort of just wild and domesticated dinosaurs just all over the place.
Yes. Take me there. Take me there.
And I believe the
Welcome
last
To Jurassic Chult.
Jurassic.
Can't decide what's funnier, Chult Safari or Jurassic Chult.
Jurassic Chult, I think, for me.
Yeah.
I like Jurassic Jolt.
I couldn't find one. That's the only one I found. That was just a Google search for the Chult
I-
Safari.
I thought you had made that. I was like, I'll make those into stickers, but it's someone else's drawing, so I can't.
Yeah. I'm not that creative. I probably could. I don't know. Maybe I'll get on MS Paint and do something up.
So last time that we left you, I believe you had visited the bathhouse and ran into Mr. Volo. Had a conversation with him. You went to the jail, tried to speak to the prisoner. We're told that you couldn't unless you had some sort of official paperwork from the merchant princess that ruled the city. You learned a whole bunch more information about how to go about entering a dinosaur race, with the first hurdle being acquiring a dinosaur to race on. And you had been referred to the Thundering Lizard a couple times as a nice place to stay. And you have not yet made any contact with the Harper person, Salida, that you were told to meet up with at some point.
Can I just ask what that thing in the middle of the harbor is?
This is a lighthouse.
Oh. Unusual place for a lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lighthouse.
Oh, okay.
I have so many browser
It's
tabs.
it's the PTC tower, the Port Traffic Control Tower.
Where you have to spin out to it every morning to direct traffic.
Let me find the map again.
Because I thought this was the lighthouse.
Sorry, you are correct. Hang on, let me. That is actually it's a statue. And you would have seen that as you drove your ship into the harbor. It's a statue that represents an ancient Charlton king, and he's wearing full regalia. He's got like a loincloth made of leopard skin and a headdress of feathers, shells, and what look like Tyrannosaurus teeth, draped in a cape of Geralian fur and monkey tails, and he's wielding the traditional oval shield of Chult. So, according to residents, if you were to ask, they call it Nambusu, the Great King. The statue itself isn't that old. It's only been there for about 5 years. Is he a tabaxi?
Yeah.
No. Apparently, the backstory of it is that statue was erected to sort of showcase the mercantile muscle of the city and to impress foreigners that Chult is in fact an independent land, not just another port.
Color me impressed.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm very impressed. As a foreigner to this land, I'm very impressed.
For now, until I claim residency.
And yeah, the lighthouse would have been this right here.
Oh, so what? So that's just like a tower up there?
Looks like a
I was
palace.
thinking
maybe.
like this
Oh, that up
way.
there?
Yeah.
That is the Temple of Soon.
Oh.
It's not amber enough for me.
Here's poor Amber.
Amber Temple. Still in the back of my head.
It is it's a very sort of fancy temple, and from a distance, which you are from a distance now, it looks as if the roof floats in midair.
Yeah, that's dope.
And it does go, it is on top of a hill, so there is quite a few windy steps, like you would see them up on this side here where the small harbor is. There's some winding steps that lead up to it. And of course, there is this large bridge that can be like an elevated causeway that can be used to access it as well.
Yeah. When Galrin retires, he's gonna move here. Place is pretty great. Let's see.
So, are we going to go to the Thundering Lizard, or are we going to have a look at some of these dinosaurs? Should we put our bags away first, or should we go straight to the dinosaurs?
So it is
We can put our
7:30 in
bags
the evening.
Yeah, put our bags
Oh,
away.
that's
Talk
pretty
up
much-
some of the locals, see what kind of dinos they recommend and how the races are. Scope out some intel, as it were. Oh, also I need to see if I can ask around if there's any Sherpas getting drunk. See if they know where to find one of those that dino that Volo likes, because I'm gonna catch one.
Did you write down the name of that dinosaur?
Epidexiptera. That one.
Because I didn't write it down. Do you want me to write it
It's in,
down?
It's in the
It's
chat.
right above my protection check.
Okay.
Epidextripteryx. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy and paste and put that in text to speech. There's a dyslexia font on this website.
That's cool.
What does that mean?
So it's
Oh, I see. That's cool.
it stops like the brain from thinking certain words or certain letters are mixed up.
Okay.
I actually
Okay.
can't remember the name of that font, but it's actually pretty cool. I like I like accessibility.
Exipteryx Huey.
Epidextrip.
Say it again.
Exipteryx Huey.
Gesundheit. Okay, hold on.
Exipteryx.
Epidexipteryx Huey.
Yeah, that's what I said originally.
Yeah.
No, this was for me. This was for me. Epidexipteryx Huey.
I'm gonna call it an epidex.
Yeah, we're gonna call it an Epidex. Epidex Huey. Boom.
So, where to?
The thundering lizard, please.
The Thundering Lizard.
Thundering lizard.
So the Thundering Lizard is kind of like, as you approach it, it's fairly rustic. It's like a 2-story building with a barn outside where visitors can stable their horses or dinosaurs, whatever they may have. It's not very busy at the moment, but you can see from the outside, just glancing through the door, you do see a couple of patrons at the bar and a what are you? I can't tell. Anyways, I guess a human barmaid behind the bar.
Is that a what's that race called? The devil looking race.
Yes,
Tieflings?
tiefling.
Tiefling. That's a tiefling. Never seen a
Quit.
tiefling.
Quit staring.
I'm not staring. I'm not staring. Guess you could say she's a devil woman.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
I think the coast is clear. I don't think that one dude ever showed up, so I think I'm good.
Which dude?
Irrelevant. Forget about it. Everyone seems to have forgotten. We're good.
Oh, that guy. No,
Nope.
he's come by tonight.
No, no.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly come down with Bladerna.
Yeah, we have a vaccine for that.
No, it's a different strain. Different strain. This is quaint.
It's a nice bar.
Who's this I'm next to? Is that Crag?
That no, you kind of look over and it's a half elf, and he
With tusks?
no, there's no tusks. Those are the very flowing long locks of silver hair.
Oh, on the front, that's a part of his shirt. Is it?
This here, yeah. It's like a collar. It's got like a
Yeah,
red
yeah.
silken shirt. Looks reasonably well dressed, but as soon as you sit next to him, he begs you to buy him a drink.
Oh.
All right, barkeep.
And he like
what's he
starts up a
drinking?
conversation immediately. Like, you must be new here. How are you? How do you liking? Can you buy me a drink, please? It's been a while. I've been sitting here. I would beg of you to purchase me anything really. Spare a coin, maybe 2 while you're here. You look quite well off. Even though you've got the whole this thing going on, but that probably means you don't have
Look down
to
at my clothes
spend as
covered
much
in
money
butter.
on. Yeah, well, my logic is that you don't spend it on yourself, so you could give it to me.
What's your angle there, friend?
No angle, just
I'll get you a drink, barkeep. Whatever. Well, what do you got? What's on tap?
Let's see. I thought I had. There's drinks.
Oh, there we go.
There, I just added some drinks to Nafina's menu. You should be able to open it. You have a
Yeah.
poke around.
Oh,
There's
amazing.
obviously ale,
Oh, God.
cinnamon latte, coffee, cow's milk, fruit juice, goat's milk, good berry wine, grog, honey tea. It's a very wide variety. They've got everything here, fully
What
stocked.
kind of host? What kind of ghost has she been haunted with?
Oh, you're asking her because it says that.
No,
Does
no,
it?
no, no,
Oh.
no, no. No, I'm asking you. I'm not asking her. That's
We can
rude.
ignore that plot hook.
That's just straight rude. I just go to the bartender. I'm like, what kind of ghost are you haunted with?
How do you know about this?
Is she a gnome or a halfling? She's only 3'5".
She's taller than me.
She's probably a halfling.
Oh, okay. You know what?
In fact, I can
give my friend here-
verify this exactly. She is she's human. She's just a very short human. This is look okay. These are all
Okay.
randomly generated, so there will be some weird combinations here.
Okay.
She
I'll
does.
I'll get my friend here a brandy.
Would you like the house special?
What's the house special?
You'll find out when you purchase. How old are you?
I'm 150.
Okay, that's fine. You're above the legal limit for the house special.
What's the legal limit?
The 100 elf years.
Are elf years the same as?
Sure. In this world, yes.
How much is the house special?
2 silver. I really just want to roll from my table of types of alcohols that can be purchased in a tavern.
Okay. Do I need to sign a waiver or anything?
Dear, you signed the waiver by entering this place. Don't you see the small scribble inside the frame of the door?
I'm gonna use True Sight.
There is like something scratched in that basically just like, please don't sue.
You know what?
Hey, Sean. Sean's watching. The Thundering Lizard
Fine.
versus the Father of the Father of Felines, yes. That is Dusty's new nickname.
That's me. Yeah.
You know, fine. I'll do two house specials, one for me and one for my half elf friend here.
Ah, excellent. Okay, so which one is the first one, yours or for him?
What?
I'm just asking. It will be which one do you want to? This comes from a special tap. You never know what's going to come out.
I guess I'll take the first one and
All
I'll
right.
take the second one.
Excellent. You are a brave traveler. You
So
get
I've been told.
Stone Salder wine. It's this yellow-hued, sharp-flavored liquid made by the sap from demon plants from the abyss, which is then fermented in wooden barrels. It's not my favorite, but it probably won't kill you.
You got to
That's
be at
good to
least
know.
210 elf years to purchase. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Good thing she didn't card me.
the second one is just some copper draconic ale infused with ginger. It does cause you to hiccup a few times, so I guess that's for your compatriot there.
All right, there you go, friend. Some draconic ale, and I've got some yellow sharp liquid.
So he downs that immediately and says, "Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope we can do this again a little bit later."
Whatever you say, but I'm gonna pat him on the back a little bit.
You really shouldn't hit my back while I'm in the middle of a hiccup. It can really lead to some weird. He starts choking a little.
I'm gonna rub his back. I'm gonna rub his back. Breathe.
Oh,
It's
thank
okay.
you. Thank you. Okay.
You know, the last time Galrin rubbed somebody's back, he ended up underwater in a cave with a bunch of mermaids.
This is just your lucky place.
Did?
Look. How's your grog?
The grog is not bad. It's freshly brewed every week. You know, it gets better with age. This one's now 5.5 days old, so it's pretty good.
You know, or you could get the house special.
I'm too young for the house special.
She's not carding.
No, we're not carding. I changed it already. Now I just removed it altogether. I didn't actually see that. It's funny, but I'd rather you all be able to purchase the house special ale than
You
not.
really wanted to do
You don't have to. You're welcome to, if you want.
No. This is a new toy you want to play with. So you know what? I'm going to play into this. I would like the house special. Please.
I do now have I have a list of 100 interesting books, 100 in patrons. It's random
you said
roll
2
tables
silver,
are
yeah?
great. 2 silver, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what you
Hit
get.
me up for that. Hit me up.
Lurian's Best,
Sure.
black as ink, very sweet stout, brewed by a coastal clan of Lurin, Smorkadin. So this is imported, but it is
Ooh.
quite good. And it is like it's like a really thick and strong Guinness, but sweet.
So this is liquid lunch, basically.
Yeah, it's like 1,200 calories in that mug, which for scraps is probably like a day and a half worth of allotment, given your size, your stature.
Yeah.
I'm just
Pretty
gonna
full there,
stare
man.
questioningly at mine. Like,
How's yours?
I don't know yet.
You're still trying to like.
Eh.
Would you like a
It's
spoon?
sharp. Come on, everyone! Everyone buys House Special. Come on, let's get on this. Well, I don't know. Val drank once,
Val drank once and he will never do it again.
but what if it gives you like some kind of rare Everfrost milk? It's always cold.
Insight check.
Go for it.
I think he's lying to me. I don't think such a thing exists.
Sure.
I guess I
You're-
should get some.
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't know why he would know that.
That again, I
But-
didn't really speak with confidence when I told him about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it could be in there. What is this? A cask of Everbrew?
All right. Do you have any milk?
I think she has a couple of different kinds of milk. There's cow's milk and goat's milk.
What? No almond milk for the vegans?
The soy
No, we are environmentally conscious here in Chult. We don't do the
There is a
almond
cinnamon
milk.
latte.
All right. I'll succumb to peer pressure. And
I like
I'll
almonds,
order
but apparently they're terrible for the environment because of how we have to water them or something like that.
meat, everything's terrible.
Yeah.
Human
It's
rights.
not terrible tasting like soy though. So
How much for one goat's milk?
You can double click on her and see her and buy it.
Oh,
It's like 3 copper. I think.
ooh, what's this hideous stew?
Oh,
This,
Tasha's hideous stew?
Yeah.
I don't know. Buy it. Try it out.
what's in the
I had a-
adventurer steak?
I had a dragon steak.
What? No
Uh,
owlbear meat again?
I'll get out there meat again if you. I'll fucking do it.
Bacon stuffed bread.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Lordy.
But like, is the adventurer steak made from adventurers or is it for adventurers?
It's
Is it both?
it's for adventurers.
Why not
Okay.
both?
Okay, Wednesday Adams. These Girl Scouts cookies made from real Girl Scouts?
Why aren't
know
you
what?
dressed? I am dressed. I'm dressed like a homicide
I'm
maniac.
gonna buy a house
Like
special
everybody
for
else.
everyone in this bar.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
Well, except for Val. 'Cause Val doesn't drink.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So one for the lady tiefling, one for the elf in the back. I guess one for Greenbone, one for Sansa, one for Silver.
The lady tiefling looks at you and says, "Just so we're clear, I'm a dude. But I'm also very helpful. So if you have any questions, you're clearly new here. Let me know. I will gladly help you out." He's also really short, but it's definitely a male. The some of the character things are slightly. That's why I'm specifying. It's okay. No offense taken, friend. I just figured I would let you know.
Well, appreciate you, friend. Enjoy your brew.
So what does he get? Rush. Made of the bladders of large sea life. This is delicious. This coastal inn sells this oily black beverage in a large serving sizes. It's extremely potent. Had it not been for its fluidity, it would be extremely hard to keep down. If spilled, you must make a dexterity save, though to not slip on the tile it was dropped on. Well, he drinks it and he's like, smooth.
Is what?
Smooth.
Hey, drinking ink. Hell yeah. What did Greenbone get?
Greenbone.
I bought one for everyone.
Yeah, Greenbone. Oh, Greenbone got tea. Just a nice warm cup of tea. Perfect for a day after a day on town or a day killing monsters.
He sips it like with his little pinky
Yeah,
finger.
does he take any milk or sugar in it if he wants? He can have either.
He's not a heathen.
All right, what did Silver get?
Silver. The king of feline, the father of felines. This is called Nilbrew, a noxious brown liquid that is legendary for its terribleness and high alcohol content. Boy, make a constitution save while I read this. People ritualistically drink this foul brew, calling the process taking the wanderer's journey, due to the high tendency of these impromptu acolytes to end up in the unusual place. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You do kind of begin to, like, you're sitting at that table and you lean on the table itself. You're kind of like half slumped over. You're slightly buzzed, but like a happy buzz where you're like, I could sleep now. Anytime.
Yeah.
You just
So if this table will go on
this
its
looks
own.
pretty good.
What did Sansa get?
Sansa, she's not here.
We're going down the line.
Infernal
she got
absinthe.
absinthe.
Dangerous stuff. Functionally a deal with the devil in a bottle. Infernal absinthe can produce visions in some, nightmares for others. Most people just pass out. If you drink enough of it, you might be in for a terrifying result. I would say
I know she's not here, but I feel like she would use this as a reagent for something.
Well, she would have the first little sip of it, and then let's see. Well, that's probably a check, isn't it? I want to save. 6. Oh yeah, she just promptly passes out on the table.
Damn, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, I'm assuming it's an elf in the back.
Oh, in the very back.
Yeah, I bought one for everyone in the bar. Don't think I forgot about the barmaid. She gets one too.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the elf in the back. Frenzy
And
water.
with that, we roll for initiative.
Extremely potent bottle may sometimes spontaneously burst into flame if left in sunlight. Might cause a berserker rage. Roll a D100, Gelrin.
Oh god.
This is a half-orc bounty hunter. Okay, you're okay. That could have been interesting, because I think he could have raged. It is a bard, though. He starts singing, like, he actually starts, he pulls out his little, like, almost like a ukulele, and starts, like, hard rock moshing out in the back here, all by himself from this drink, but he's having a really good time.
All right, and now the barmaid.
Can I give this any kind of effect? There, he's not on fire. No, we'll leave it.
Yeah, he is. He's shredding that
Yeah. She gets pixie
You saw
cider.
how- you saw how-
Served by the teaspoon, this is a very surprisingly potent drink that leaves the drinker seeing stars and pixie dust trails behind all other creatures for 1d4 hours. All right, so the bartender is now stoned.
But she's still cognizant.
Yeah. It's just like a light show. Every time somebody moves, there's like a little trail of pixie dust and
Aw, she's
stars.
tripping.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna put an arm on Greenbone's shoulder and like, hey, Scraps, put your shoulder. We're gonna start swaying back and forth.
It's just like
This is a good time. All right, I'm gonna go and move over to the Sir Tiefling.
excuse me, barkeep, how much are our rooms?
5 silver a night. The rooms are very basic, but they'll do the trick. They're cheap.
Is it a bed per room kind of thing, or is there?
Oh, no. Well, it depends on what you want. We have, let's see, we have a couple of rooms available that have 3 beds each. And it's 5 silver per person, though. Or we have one larger room. If you want to all bundle up, you can pay 10 silver as a group and rent the room that has 5 beds.
So 10 silver as a group?
Yeah, it's the communal bedroom.
It's like a hostel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you never stayed in the hostel?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I mean, like, that's, we might as well just do that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can all put up with green notes farting in the sleep. It's fine. We've done it before.
Yeah, we've been putting up with it for how long now?
Yeah, like 19 months. 20 months? Cool, we will take the room. And don't mind our friend who's passed out on the table over there. She will be fine.
Yeah, I'll get Greenbone to carry her.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, the rooms are upstairs. There's plenty of tables upstairs as well if you want to, you know, if one of your friends... you seem to have 2 friends that really like laying out on tables.
Yeah.
You're welcome to drag them upstairs. There's tables there too if they prefer a hard night's sleep instead of a comfy bed. Just find the room with the door that's not locked, and you should be good.
Are we supposed to meet someone here?
well, Galrin is.
Where
Oh
you
yeah, we know
going?
gallery. But the rest of us like. Well, Volo should be around at some point, shouldn't he? Volo likes
Who?
to frequent Volo, the
Oh,
the
yeah.
author guy. He apparently likes to frequent this place.
Oh, Volo. Now you're like a pantry, Silver.
So sorry, Barkeep, what's your name? What is your name again?
Nafina.
Because- Nafina.
Hmm.
Have you heard any of the gossip
Nafina
about
Lumber.
this person who was sent to jail?
By the way, she is a gnome. Sorry, I missed that.
Okay, well, I climb up onto the bar a little bit then. I'm like, have you heard anything? I thought you could see me from the bar stool. But really
She's about the same height as the bar table, so she was able to see everybody else in Kelvin, but when she's having a conversation with you, it's just like there's nobody looking over the bar top at all.
Is she climbing onto the shelf that's underneath the bar? Just like
She climbs over, there's like a little barrel that she stands up on top of.
Step ladder.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know anything about the person who was sent to jail recently?
Oh, I heard about the scuffle.
What
Don't
are the
really
details?
know what it was about. I think it was a dispute over it was either dinosaur bets, like dinosaur racing bets, or about some guy not wanting to take her where she wanted to go.
She's sleeping.
I'm not quite sure what happened. It was just some disagreement over something, and it's rare that people get thrown in jail here, but she seemed really feisty. I heard she stabbed a guard and tried to get away, and
What a woman.
apparently
She didn't stay here?
she was in here every once in a while, but no, she didn't stay here. I don't think she was a visitor. I think she lived here.
Oh. You didn't happen to catch her name, did you?
Salamander, some
Salida?
maybe. It sounds right.
Okay.
So, how about these dinosaur races?
Ah, they're one of the most entertaining things you'll ever see.
What about competing?
It's easy. You just fill out a 18-page waiver, and as long as you provide your own dinosaur, you're good to enter whenever you like. Of course, you could join
there
a
any-
racing team, but that's harder to do. Most people just bring their own.
Are there any rules about transforming into a dinosaur?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to get an actual dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
A real one.
That's a pity.
A wheel dinosaur? Damn. I wanted to turn into one. It would have been the ultimate deal. We have scraps on the steering wheel. We got Val providing defense, and I'm just trucking along.
We can do that afterwards. We can actually race you against the dinosaurs.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. We'll find a patch of land and just let you go. Yeah.
What
know,
seems
where's-
to be the most popular dinosaur in terms of winning?
In terms of winning.
Yeah, like which dinos seem to be the most popular in terms of which dinosaurs more frequently visit the winner's circle?
Well, I mean, the racer to beat recently has been Ferrule and Gondola. Now they're famous for riding Zongo. He's a Triceratops.
Oh, okay.
But
Is he a dirty racer?
no, it's an interesting scenario because it's two of them, two riders, one dinosaur, and his dinosaur is very fartsy.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah, so we're not sure if that has any real influence, or if they're just good, or if the flatulence puts off the other competitors, but they certainly have found a winning formula as of late.
Sorry, what was the other person's name?
Ferrule and Gondolo.
Gondolo. Okay. Who rides Zangro? Okay.
Yes.
Zango!
I think in
Are there
their
any-
case, they always say that it's best to build your own, to catch your own, because they caught this dinosaur themselves out in the wild. They're well-known guides. Some people like to purchase their dinosaurs. Some like to train them from young age up, and some like to go tame a wild one, and it's different strategies.
Are there any? Because we're considering getting in on one of these dino races, but are there any dirty racers that we should be concerned with who don't play fair?
Dirty
I wouldn't
dinosaurs.
say dirty. Everybody plays within the rules. You are allowed to try to kick somebody else off their dinosaur. That's not frowned upon. It's just part of the race. I think anything
Okay.
dirty would be magical stuff like teleporting somebody else. But that's definitely a no-no. And there will be sorcerers and wizards watching along the track to ensure that none of that goes on. But some physical shenanigans that's all just good fun.
Okay, so guidance is definitely out.
There is, there are, I think if you were to do that yourself, yeah, that would be frowned upon. There are certain sections of the race course where it is possible to get support from the crowd,
Oh, that's neat.
and that's allowed because it levels the playing. Everybody has a chance, but this way the riders are not disadvantaged because they don't have magical powers, for example.
That's cool.
Okay.
This is really well thought out.
Yeah, the more I hear it, the more Val wants to race a dinosaur.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is punching allowed? Or is it just kicking?
Well, you
It's
can knock them
usually
off their
just kick. It's just knocking them off. If you do that with a punch, that's fine.
Don't light them on fire when you do it.
You're talking Val's language now. I can race a dinosaur and punch people.
What more could Val
What
possibly
more does
want
it
in
have
life?
to look
All right. Well, I'm pretty much sold. Sansa, wake up. You okay?
You have to pay for the room.
Sansa. Come on.
Kind of snaps to a little bit groggily. He's like, I didn't do that. What? No, you're
Good.
blurry.
Come on, Sansa. Come on, follow me. Go sleep it off.
Okay, but you're going in the kitchen.
That's where the rooms are.
No, the rooms are up
They're
the
upstairs.
stairs.
Oh.
Right,
No.
Greenbow picks her up and takes her upstairs. Like he just like flings her over his shoulder and he just drags her up the stairs.
All right.
Did anything happen when Val ate the hideous stew?
No,
Okay.
it's actually quite tasty. You get the sense that it's probably just a branding thing.
Val's still hideous, so nothing happened.
Yeah, sorry, Silver. We can't all be hot like you. I guess in order for Val to be hot, he'd have to die.
Probably.
I mean, I died and I'm still hideous, so what's your excuse?
Yeah, your God did the opposite to you. You died, he made you uglier.
They say love is in the eyes of the beholder. Well, this is
Well, maybe your God is a beholder.
No. I saw a picture of him.
It's so mean. Because I also saw the picture of the beholder from the other day, but it's from like D&D 3, is it? It's like this really early picture of a beholder. It's just like, oh god, what have you done? What have you done to it?
All right, come on, Sansa. Throw her on the bed. She could sleep it off.
This doesn't
You know,
look
I
like
didn't know elves could sleep.
The first time for everything.
This doesn't look like what?
I thought there were 10 beds in here.
5.
No,
No.
5.
Oh,
10 silver for the room.
That's where the 10 was. Okay.
From inside that, if you try to open that locked door, you hear a female voice snarl back at you. Leave me alone.
Sorry, wrong room.
And make a wisdom check, Scraps. Yeah, it looks like you might have angered like a traveler or something that was trying to get some sleep.
Sorry.
Squad. It's still early. The night is young. It's only 9:30.
Drew, do you want to go look for your lover?
Suddenly, I am overcome with tired and fatigue.
Volvo might be downstairs. I keep having to stop myself from calling him Volvo because it's Volvo, not
Volvo?
Volvo. Is there a car
No, look down.
downstairs?
Do I see Volo down there?
No.
Oh,
He's sitting right next to Subaru.
Toyota's outside.
no,
I'd
he's
say-
not here.
I'd say he's sitting next to Ford, but I don't want to get a copyright strike from Critical Role.
God, this room is packed.
Yeah.
I'll sleep on the crates, I guess.
I'll share a bed with Sansa. It's fine.
Just snuggle up like a little puppy.
She's just kind of like halfway laying sideways across the bed, half passed out anyways. So like barely half
It's great.
on the bed, half off.
She can be the little spoon. It's fine. It's like trying to sleep with a cat, you know? You just gotta work around them. Where they're in the prime spot
Actually,
of the bed, and you're just kind of like, okay, I just gotta curl like this a little bit. Okay, yeah, this is comfortable.
Val can take that bed. Greenbone can take that one. I'll lean up against the wall.
Wait a second. Are these chests empty?
Yeah, they are.
Later, losers. Val's gonna go in one of
Go sleep in
those.
a chest.
Yeah.
How you know? Hey guys, for a joke, we could throw him into the harbor.
You can try.
Shit got dark real fast.
I'll sacrifice and sleep in a chest. We could throw him in the water. It's like, wait a minute.
We can drown him.
No, it wouldn't work because he can walk on water.
Just get me quicker to your body.
There is a misconception that just because he can walk on water, he can't drown. It just depends on if he's far enough below the surface. It doesn't really help.
Yeah.
And it depends on where his feet are in relation to his head, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if he's upside down, then yeah, you can drown. Like.
Yeah.
If you tie a bunch of rocks to the chest and throw me in there, I don't think Val will walk on water.
No. All right. Are you doing a long rest to spend the night, or what's the plan?
Yeah, we can do a long rest.
Yeah. Are we doing like a watch type of deal?
Yeah, we should do a watch it here.
I'll take first watch. I'll thumb through the Volo's Guide to Monsters and learn more about the different dinos.
I'll do
Green
the second
Bone-
watch.
I was gonna say Greenbo's still awake from all that tea, so.
Okay. So Galvin, you're doing the first watch. Make a perception check, and you're reading through the book. You're like flipping through the book, and also so make a perception check and an investigation check.
So let's do investigation. And then perception.
Okay, so investigation first. So you're flipping through the book and you're reading, some of the stories are a little exaggerated, but they're adventurous tales, not all that different from your guys' stories. So you think like, well, some of this might be true. We've been through some crazy stuff that people probably wouldn't believe if we wrote it in a book, but you do find a little bit of information about a local piece of fauna called wild root that Volo documents. And apparently, if you introduce the juice of a wild root into a poison creature's bloodstream, for example, by like rubbing it on a wound or something, it cures the poison condition.
Bookmark.
So I'll drop this in the chat there in case you want to make note of that. So that is something you learned about potential future jungle expedition type stuff that might come in handy. As far as your perception, nobody comes to the door. You don't hear any footsteps. There does seem to be quite a bit of whispering coming from the wall immediately behind you. So like this wall here.
Okay.
And it seems to be mostly like short sentences. You can't quite make out all the words. It's in a language that you don't understand. But you've heard it before. You've heard some of those words in some combination before.
Do I recall where I've heard that?
You are pretty sure you might have heard Sansa utter some of those things before.
What? Does Sansa have a sister or a brother? I guess I will carry on the watch, so I can't do anything with that, and I'll just have and I'll tell Val when he wakes up for his watch to keep a listen. There's something over there. Sounds similar to something that she spouts out.
Okay. So 4 hours into your night, it's now almost 2 in the morning. Valdemar, you take over the watch.
Okay.
So give me a perception check, please. Unless, of course, there's something specifically you want to do after Galvin gives you that information.
I'm going to listen at the, Sissy told me like, hey, you might want to listen, so I'll keep an ear out.
You can
Um,
understand words.
Yep.
You can understand all languages, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
All spoken languages.
Spoken languages, yeah. Okay, so yeah, 15. Again, quiet at your door. You're paying extra attention to the sounds coming from the room next door. You can make out some words in Draconic that don't mean anything to you, but you do know it's Draconic because you have that ability to sort of know all spoken languages. And every once in a while you hear like sounds of splashing, and you're pretty sure that there are like small explosions happening sometimes. Like you get the smell of like burned ash, or almost like not quite gunpowder going off, but you know, like the burning sensation every once in a while, but then it subsides very quickly.
Pretty sure there's a cream for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time Val had a burning sensation, you know, he took a cream and he was okay.
And
That's why he
then
doesn't drink anymore. But I can't make. I don't understand what the words are. I just know they're draconic words.
yeah, you understand the individual words, but they don't make sense to you put together. Like they're not
Okay.
sentences really. They're words put together.
Does
You know,
it seem like a spell?
make an Arcana check.
Oh, jeez.
You do this to yourself.
Oh, 13, not bad. Even with my -1.
You think probably. Like you've seen Sansa and some of the other spellcasters cast spell for many, many months now. You have no idea what kind of spell it is, but it sounds like, you know, it's similar to some of the spells that Sansa has used before, even though this is in a different language. So, you know, you're reasonably
I am going to try to memorize the words, so when Sansa wakes up, I can tell them to her to see if she knows anything.
okay.
Now, knowing all spoken languages, am I able to repeat those words to her in Draconic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that you can pick like yeah, and you pick like a couple of words that you could repeat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Sansa would be able to understand it, but I don't know if you'd be able to translate them. Yeah, we'll see.
Time to play charades.
Accidental fireball.
Yeah. The easiest TPK in the history of the game.
Suddenly, Val learned a new cantrip.
It was a surprise to everybody, including Val.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
Okay, so everybody's done their long rest. It is now early morning, about 6 a.m. You can smell from downstairs the smell of freshly brewed coffee and tea, and it smells like bacon and eggs and maybe some sort of breakfast potatoes. Like, you know, it kind of wafts up through the hallways as you wake up and greets you. It's
Yeah,
again
I would-
stupidly warm and humid, but smells delicious.
A fry-up is good at any point, okay? A fry-up is always welcome,
Uh,
especially if there's some pudding there. I'm not talking about the dessert, I'm talking about the other thing.
Val's going to tell Sansa the words he heard when she's
Are you-
awake.
Okay, you want to try to? You just going to repeat them in Draconic, or are you going to? Will you try to translate them into Common or something?
I want to first say them in Draconic. Oh, no. First, I want to translate them into Common. Yeah, in case I accidentally set up a spell or something. And then
Okay.
secondly, I'll repeat them in Draconic.
Okay, so let's see, make an intelligence check, and she will do the same.
Oh, just straight up intelligence?
Just straight up intelligence check to see how good your translation is. 13. It's not bad. She kind of understands what you're trying to say. She's not able to determine it. So she'll say that definitely sounds like spell casting. And she thinks it might have been a scrying spell, perhaps, or something more nefarious, like part of the words almost sound like it might be fireball, but she's not entirely certain. She does assure you, though, that you would have been fine to say it. You can't accidentally set this off just by repeating the words. You don't have the... She pats you on the shoulder. She said, "It's okay. You don't have the skills to accidentally do this. Don't worry." Like, she tries to be very nice. You know, it's like, no offense, but you couldn't have if you tried, so it would have been safe. But I appreciate you wanting to not blow us all up.
Can you imagine now in the future, every time we get into some tense negotiations with bad guys, Val just stands there and goes,
Pretends to cast fireball and
Yeah.
draconic.
yeah, freak out everybody.
Remember that might come in handy one day.
It might.
It provides advantage and intimidation.
Might-
It is
And
like,
all you have to do is just pretend you're in a Rammstein concert. Great.
Might trick somebody into casting and wasting a counterspell on you.
I'm gonna tell everyone about this wild root that I read about. Apparently, it's good for poison.
is
Silver has lots of questions.
He's got the vaccine. He doesn't care.
Silver sitting over there in the corner. Poison, you say?
Yeah,
Know of
I'm
it.
good.
We'll keep a lookout for wild root.
Does it say if it's does it grow everywhere or is it just
It grows.
does it give a pi-
It can be found in the jungles. It grows in various
is
places.
there a little picture in the book, a little tiny drawing of what it looks like in the book?
Actually, let me
Holding the book
see.
Graphs is like,
There is like a crude description. But I don't really have an image for it.
That's okay. No,
was
I was
trying to
just
see
wondering,
if-
like, Graphs is just trying to be like, ooh, let's keep an eye out for that. What does it look like?
Yeah, it looks a lot like it looks a lot like a regular root. Like, it might actually be a little bit difficult to tell it apart from other roots until you test it to see what effect it has.
Yes. So we have to dig up roots and then eat them.
Yeah, that's probably not the best way to do it, but you know.
We'll give it to Silver. He's got poison resistance.
Hello, Laren.
Hello.
Hey,
Well, I'm sorry ahead of time. Nothing
Hey,
Well,
bad.
that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for showing up.
Sounds about right.
Nothing bad happened, but you did drink something and fell unconscious at the bar table.
you got a bit sassy about it too, so.
Oh,
Yeah, you were pretty sassy.
that's a frass. It's my middle name.
Val learned how to cast fireball.
Wow.
No, he didn't.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't
It's like, is that really necessary?
Learn may be an overstatement.
Oh.
He heard the words.
He knows what the words are.
If he believes really, really hard.
Val's hoping that he'll get his letter to Hogwarts one of these days now.
I will.
One day.
One day.
All right, are you heading
You're a-
downstairs for breakfast?
You're a
Yep.
wizard, Val.
Ah. Hey, it's my boy.
Yeah, in the corner, Volo is sat there, and he has got a huge plate full of bacon and owlbear scrambled eggs and various steaks and beans and like this giant mug of hot steaming coffee. And like his beard is about 40% covered in egg. Like it's a bit of a mess going on there, but he doesn't seem to give a shit one way or the other. He's just wolfing down like he's going to town.
Good morning, Sir Volo.
He mumbles something back. There's pieces of food, it's a mess, but
Tail of his radius. his eggy
6 feet.
radius.
All right. What's up?
as you get to the bar, Gelrin, your friend from last night is still there and immediately asks you to buy him some breakfast.
Sure. Why not, bud? What do you want?
Oh, I'd like to start my morning with a good shellfish platter.
Oh yeah, shellfish platter.
Not to be selfish, but yeah, I like the shellfish.
Ah, good one.
The shellfish.
Wow. Did the token changed
Which one?
when I clicked on her?
Who?
She is a gnome.
The barkeep? Like the barman
Yeah.
changed? Oh.
Yeah, it's different on my screen. It's all everything's here. The biography and everything.
Oh.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to. Well, wait, it's supposed to be the merchant sheet where you can buy stuff.
Oh, I mean that's there too.
Yeah. And the
That was there
biography is
before.
there. Yeah. It was there before, I thought.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the biography was there before.
I think the sheet you're looking at might be the non-purchase one, which does have the gnome thing on it. The one where you can purchase stuff doesn't show that. I don't know why it
So
changed,
yeah,
to be
you know
honest.
what? I'll get my bud here a shellfish platter.
Okay.
I don't have access to the bag. So
You don't?
let me click on her again. Okay, now I do.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. It changed for some reason, and then.
Yeah, 3 gold pieces, man. You're just milking me, ain't you? You're
Uh,
lucky I'm generous.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Whatever. I feel like being nice.
Val's going to ask
It's just
Christina,
freaking
can I buy just bacon?
Sure. You could buy. Yeah. Let's see.
I don't want any of the platters. I just want bacon.
Just bacon.
Just bacon.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give the shellfish platter to my friend here.
And I
Uh,
want 3 pounds of bacon.
What's a frittata?
Oops, I just bought the stack. I'll give you some.
Okay, thanks. But what is a frittata? I
think
genuinely
it's
don't know.
Like a omelet, maybe.
Oh, okay. It's one of those things I've heard on TV, but I don't actually know what a frittata actually is.
Well, we'll figure it out together. I have 2 of them now, so feel free.
Awesome.
They're made
Okay.
from owlbear eggs.
Oh, spit out.
I don't know, but I mean, there's owlbear eggs on the menu, so.
I don't think I have any
able to
actual
specify.
just simple bacon items, but it'd probably be about the same as beef, which is 4 silver for a stack
40
of
silver?
4.
Get the bacon
Or-
stuffed
okay.
bread and just take the bread off the
No,
bacon.
no. I want to buy 3 servings of that.
Yeah, so that would be 12 silver.
12 silver? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. I automatically have 12 silver. Okay. And I will take that bacon and we'll stuff it immediately into my pocket.
Okay.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket stuffed bacon is what.
Pocket bacon. Yep.
There's zero arguments with that, so like
If
I
it goes bad, who cares? Val won't get sick from it.
I've been carrying around a fucking sandwich for like maybe 2 years, so
Hmm.
don't worry about it.
I mean, my cheese wheels are getting pretty questionable at this point.
Is that sandwich in like a Ziploc bag so it's sealed airtight?
I mean, it's in the bag of holding.
True.
I hope so.
Vacuum sealed?
Actually, I don't think it would go bad in the bag of holding because there's no oxygen there. Like
True.
there's no atmosphere.
You never know when you need a really moldy sandwich, okay?
I gave what's his name the shellfish platter. Here you go, bud.
Okay. He
I'd like to give a frittata and herbs to Scraps also.
Thank you.
yeah, he starts wolfing down that shellfish platter, and again, you have to like Sansa is standing next to him, and there's like little bits of debris. Like there's a lot of crab platter. There's a lot of breaking of crab shells apart with little bits of white meat flying all over the place. There's like a big bowl of garlic butter. Like it's all that. It's a big plate full
That's
of
the best
shellfish.
breakfast ever. Yeah, give me one of them legs.
He kind of grudgingly shares.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Fine.
I'm not asking for the biggest leg. Just give me a leg.
I guess I should be grateful.
Do you partake in the races there, friend?
No, I gamble on them sometimes. Do you want to give me a couple of coins so I can bet on today's race?
It depends on who you're betting on.
Oh, do you want inside information?
Yeah, what you got? Come on. I mean, I hope your inside information's good. If it really was good, probably wouldn't be begging me for food and beer.
I do gamble a fair bit. I'm not good at it, but I do it a lot. I think
All right, what
today
inside-
I think today I would bet on Quilgok.
Yeah?
He's the turtle. He's cute. So I think he'll finally get one this week.
Well, what about us? We're gonna race.
You're gonna race? I don't think I should bet on you. That seems like a terrible idea. Have you won? Have you ridden do you own a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Tell you what,
can
you
turn
give
into a
me
dinosaur.
10 gold and I will bet them on you and share 10% of the winnings.
This guy is taking you for a ride, dude.
Oh, I know he is. Shit, you have more faith in me than I have in myself.
Well, it's your money.
That's true. I mean, you're not wrong there. Nah, here, you know what? I'll give you a gold, put it towards the turtle. But you can't be mad if anything bad happens.
Sounds good to me.
There you go. I hand him I thumb flick him a gold piece.
He's very good at catching it.
Oh, I bet. He's been nice. I feel like being nice.
You bought him a drink. You bought him breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, in other places you've been really grumpy, but here Schultz seems to agree with you really, really well.
Yeah, something about this place. Maybe it's the air. The people are friendly. So far.
The dinosaurs.
Hey, who knows? If let's say the turtle does win the race and he becomes a big guy and gets into real estate or something, he could be my go-to guy to buy up a shop. Who knows?
Yeah.
Networking.
LinkedIn Schultz version.
He's a friendly dude. I like him.
JD's dog wants some airtime.
Yeah, but no.
Unlike Like Dusty's cat, he doesn't have an OnlyFans page.
Only cats.
All right, shall we make our way to the stables?
Sure. Let's check out some dinosaurs.
Okay. So hold on. Where is the? So you are currently over here. This is where the thundering lizard is in the Red Bazaar district. So to purchase, well, how do you want to go about acquiring a dinosaur? You know that you can. There are merchant princes that sell them, supposedly.
I mean, if they sell them, then we should ask some advice and such. Is there like a used dino car lot?
I don't think there probably. I don't think there is. No.
There's no shady salesman or anything to try and sell me like this dinosaur that only has 3,000 miles on it.
There's no lemon laws on these things.
Is it frowned upon to speak with the dinosaurs?
Not that you've heard.
Before the race, I wouldn't imagine so, but during the race,
No.
yeah, like
Talking to the dinosaur while you're racing? How would that be any different than having an additional rider?
Yeah, you don't think that there's any issue with that. I mean, the riders speak to their dinosaurs. Now, whether or not they can all make themselves understood, like you might be able to, that's maybe a different question. But I mean, if you watch some races, you would see the riders constantly, yell at their dinosaurs, pat them on the back, and just like you would like during horse racing or something else that you might be more familiar with.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do that then when we get there. I'm gonna interview the dinos. I gotta find one that clicks, and I'll hopefully use that to find everyone else a dinosaur that clicks. Because we're not just buying a racing dino. We're buying a friend, and I realize how bad that sounds as I say it.
how often do you get to buy friends? Like,
All right, let's go.
I feel like you should go out and catch a wild dinosaur like Pokemon. Like,
Triceratops, I choose you.
yeah, like, like if you want to race it, you got to go out and catch it, man. Like,
But we're not 10 years old, so can we?
Sorry,
Can we?
saying is, we need to invest in replicating the bag of holdings technology into orbs of holding.
I have Pokemon here. It's covered in cat fur, but I haven't.
Let's do this.
So, did we say we're going to go to the Merchant Prince?
Yep.
We have to win first.
No, to get a dinosaur.
Oh. Yeah, I think we go to the bazaar, don't we?
I'm trying to find something. Hang on.
bizarre. What's so bizarre about it?
How bizarre. How bizarre.
This place doesn't seem bizarre at all.
I want to
love
say that the merchant princess villas are over in this area here.
The Dino region.
And So you head there, and you're in front of the main door, which is currently closed. The building itself, it's quite a small palace almost. It's 2 stories tall, with these like red shingled roofs, and everything is it's very much walled in along the outside. Like it's quite like 10 feet high outer walls, at some feet up to 12 feet. So very private and very fancy. Yeah.
Show me the dinosaurs.
Ding dong.
Silva just walks in. You're immediately greeted by 2 guards that look fairly imposing. They look something like that.
It looks like you're straight out of casting for 300.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You're not dinosaurs. Show me the dinosaurs.
I didn't even knock.
I just kicked in the door.
Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
And they kind of they have these large spears, and they cross the spears across the center door and stop you and say, "What's your business here?"
To see the dinosaurs.
Fuck your
The
dumb.
races are in town, little man.
We would like to buy some dinosaurs.
Yeah, we want to buy dinosaurs. We got to see them first, though.
To purchase
Are we in the middle of a
dinosaurs from one of the princes, you will have to get an audience with them first.
Yeah, we're not falling for that trick again. You have to show us the candy first before we get in your van.
Fool me once, shame on me. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
I don't believe the prince will be upset if he doesn't get to see you.
Let them know that the dragon seers are here.
The what now?
Dragon Seers?
Never heard of that.
Quick Val.
Wasn't
flash
there
the
a
tattoo.
book about
Yeah,
that?
I'm gonna flash my tattoo.
Did you guys make a group? Are you like a fan club for that stupid book that they're selling down at the harbor? Like, is that what this is?
No.
You look like groupies.
Yeah,
We're not we're not groupies.
we're
Would
a
a
tribute
groupie
band.
have the wings of Imrith in his backpack?
Look, friend, I could have
every time.
bought that at a flea market. Either way, you're not getting to see any of the princes without an invitation.
We were
How
told
did
to
we
come
get
by
an
dinosaurs.
invitation?
You can buy
How-
dinosaurs here if you're on the list. I don't see you on the list.
Come on, friend. Surely.
We were
Give me
already
a-
in there. Can I just go in and get my coat?
Make a deception check.
I hope this works.
Oh yeah!
Oh, we've been looking for the owner of that coat for a while.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
on in.
Thank you.
I gotta go
I'm her
help her carry the
assistant.
coat.
Yeah, both of us.
Whoa, wait.
So yeah.
Just her.
Oh, well, no.
Silver managed to sneak in.
I
Okay.
managed to sneak in.
The rest of you can wait here.
That's the oldest trick in the bar. You know, go in there.
It's hard to say no as a DM when we roll a 30 on it.
A
Well-
double 30.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just gonna step outside then, since we're gonna be just stuck there, and I'm gonna light up the pipe because we can't get in now.
Greenbone is like
Just walked like
doing that kind of like
open the
flex
door.
thing. He's kind of flexing up against the other guy. He's like, come on,
Comparing
come on.
muscles.
Yeah, how big are your pecs?
Make a performance check.
Like he's not trying to intimidate. He's just trying to be like,
Yeah. Oh,
my
6.
God.
They're both kind of like, they're both feeling a little weak. They're like, look at this. And it's kind of a pathetic little display where they're clearly like, both
Did
of
we
them.
just become best friends? Yup. Do karate in the garage? Yup.
Sansa's just gonna shake her head and walk out the door.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'll take-
don't go running around like crazy inside the building, but Silver and Scraps, let's pretend we're like in an initiative in a way. Like what do you want to do? You can see, so this entry room, it's very pleasant. It's tiled, the courtyard. There's a splashing fountain and several green plants. Clearly this is like a waiting room for visitors. There's a couch to wait on. There are a couple more gladiators that are guarding this area. And off to the right, there is a small sort of sitting space where you see somebody in that area. It's also open to the second floor. So like this is like a 2-story courtyard. So you can see up and see a couple of balconies. And there are these colorful, not streamers, but like, you know, those hanging kind of curtains that are strewn along the top. So it's well decorated, nice and breezy in here, some fresh air from up top.
Nice.
The person in the room to the right in that sitting area is sitting on a couple of carpets, like big pillows and carpets on the floor. And he looks like he is dressed rather well. I think. Let's see, do I have something for that? I guess I don't really, but I can show you what he looks like. He looks like that.
Wakanga?
Yeah.
Rango Otamu.
Otamu.
All right, well, let's go over and talk to this guy.
Okay, well, let's.
That dude looks like my uncle.
Does he?
Quite true.
A little bit.
Are these like pillars in front of me? Or like
Yeah.
I do a little kind of knock knock.
Yeah. And he kind of smiles. He's very, very welcoming. Greets you and invites you to, sort of points at a couple of pillows in front of him and invites you to sit down.
Greetings, sir. My name is Scraps. And
Oh,
this is Silver. The handsome man next to me is Silver. I just fall in love with him.
he is very handsome. Very, very
Isn't he?
impressive. Yes. Good job. How did you do that? I
Show
can
off your
see
cheek
that
bone.
that's not all natural.
It's all natural.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah.
Friend, I am well versed in the arcane, and I can see that there was some magic involved in making you look the way that you do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you should own up to it.
It comes with a price.
I'm sure it does. And you get the sense that he can tell that you're not alive.
Cover
This
up
is like-
more.
I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Wakanga Otamu. I am the merchant prince that deals in everything arcane and spell casting supplies related.
Oh wow.
In fact, I'm the only one here selling magic items.
I
And I'm
suddenly
quite
see
proud of it.
Sansa pouting as she works her smoking the pipe.
But you
Well,
do
very-
actually, Galvin, you do, and we'll come back to this in a minute. You do hear some rustling from around the corner on the left in the bushes. But we'll come back to that in a minute.
It's very nice to meet you, Your Highness. Do I greet you as Your Highness?
Sure, you may. You don't need to. We are merchant princess. Frankly, we're just really good at selling things and have thus earned a certain amount of power and respect.
I mean, it certainly shows you've got a nice place here.
We do, thank you. So, what are you here to purchase? Are you interested in any magic items? Or
I certainly am.
supplies?
We were here originally on a mission of finding dinosaurs, but I am very intrigued by what you may have.
If you're looking to purchase dinosaurs, you'll be looking for Ethan. He's upstairs somewhere, I think.
I mean, we can take a look to see what he has. too.
I'm sorry, it's just right. But what might you be selling, my good sir?
Well, you can click
Oh,
on me
I
to
can
see now. He
Sorry,
basically
I-
sells a lot of different, you know, everything from some ingredients, some robes, lots of potions, some spell scrolls that mean nothing to the two of you.
Yeah.
I was thinking more about Sansa. I was like, she might want some of this.
She might, but she's not in here.
Oh, can I buy her something nice?
Alchemist fire. Oh man.
Like spell scroll 5th level, cantrip levels. Is there like an extra cantrip for like a wizard?
Well, it's just a spell scroll of a certain level.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crap.
For some reason I was like, it's an extra. Like,
No, she could technically try to learn that scroll and add it as a spell.
sorry, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm just like, there's wands and wooden staffs and robes. Do we need crystals?
I don't think so.
Like, he sells a lot of potions as well. Like,
Yeah, I know.
The rest of you can still see that, right? I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get some alchemist fire. That looks interesting.
It's a sticky adhesive fluid that ignites when exposed to air.
Yeah.
Like a fancy Molotov cocktail.
you know what? I'm gonna buy Sansa a fancy wand. I think she'd like that.
Ew. I mean, I didn't hear that.
While that's going
Like,
on, outside, Gelrin, you make a perception check.
We're too busy getting lit out here.
Yeah,
it's
Perceive
fun.
real
It's a good
poorly.
time.
getting an old wake and bake on, are you?
Yeah.
Perception?
You
You,
ever get that feeling that we're being watched?
yeah, you do get the feeling that something is watching you from like the corner of the building on your left.
Should I do a perception? Maybe.
You can if Gelrin sort of points out to the rest of you. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Something-
I'm sorry. I thought you said to go ahead and do it. I
No,
already
that's
heard
fine.
Ocean gaseous forms.
something over there.
Yeah, Valdemar, you agree. Sansa, you're
The
kind
eyes
of
of
like,
the forest.
yeah.
Yes, thing.
Yes, things
There.
exist over there. Yes.
Hey, Silver, how much money do you have?
Hey, guard, do you have any?
What are you looking at?
The potion of flying?
Yeah, I looked at that. I mean, I could get it. I mean, are you?
I mean, I want it. I don't know if we need it though. It's a matter of want versus need. You know, do we need a potion of flying? I just really want to fly. Although I can wild shape, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I want to. This is retail
How about-
therapy. Yeah.
What about getting this potion of poison? Maybe it might come in handy if we need to poison somebody.
I mean, yeah. 100 gold. Wow.
Do you think Greenbone would want to fly? Or would that be too terrifying? Flying Greenbone.
So he could see like an eagle. He could fly like an eagle. Mhm.
That would be terrifying for so many other people other
yeah,
than Graham.
And I feel
I,
like he'd be into it.
Can I roll another perception?
Yeah.
Okay, for the moment, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't
Yeah, I
really
think
know
I'm
what I should be
good
buying
with-
from this guy.
I mean, I bought an alchemist fire and the potion of poison, so
Okay, so switching outside real quick, Gelrin has moved closer to the corner, and this time you hear in the bushes somewhere, you hear psst, psst, come here, come this way, and you see this little head of a goblin sticking out of the bushes and kind of waving at you. And
that's not.
we'll go back inside for a moment.
So
Dobby.
It's Boblin the Goblin.
You're told, yeah. So okay, so Silver and Scraps. Ifan is upstairs to the left if you're looking for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you so much, sir. We hope to meet you
Yes,
again soon.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, now Silver, when you walk past these guards, pretend like you know where you're going. Just real confident. Just walk.
I
straight
always
past.
know where I'm going.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. Right to the left.
To the left, to the left.
So you go up those stairs, and let me move you
Oh.
from there.
It stopped.
You end up here.
So is it to the left of?
Yeah, I guess. I think there's an open door down there. Gonna have a little listen just outside this door.
Make a perception
Is
check.
it? I'm a nosy bitch.
You rolled a 21. You hear your keen eyes tell you that there is probably 3 of those guards in there. They seem to be playing cards or something, or just hanging out.
You dokie. And this door? Never fucking mind.
Plus 12 to your perception. You hear a little bit of dangling of maybe jewelry being moved around or something like that.
Okie dokie.
Didn't he
Oh,
tell you
sorry.
guys where to go?
Yeah.
He just said
Just
to
being-
the left.
And I'm being a nosy bitch, so alright, well
I'm
that's,
gonna listen at this door before we do anything.
damn, so that's your perception.
It's quiet in there. It does sound like there's somebody, maybe you hear like flipping through pages, like maybe somebody's reading a book or something.
Okay.
Ding dong.
I'll be like, knock knock, hello.
Oh, please come in.
Hello. Sir, what a mighty fine beard you have.
With the flattery right off the bat, I appreciate it. My name is Ifan. I deal in all things dinosaur. I assume that's what you're here for. And the
Yeah.
gentleman that you see there, it looks like this, just so everybody can see.
See?
What a
Look at that
handsome
beard.
devil.
Yeah. I am Scraps. This is Silver. We're from the Dragon series, and we would like to procure some dinosaurs.
Well, you've
For
come to the
the
right
races.
place. You have come to the right place. I sell everything from flying monkeys, giant lizards, flying snakes, to triceratops, ankylosauruses, and every other saurus you can think of.
What about the
Man, flying
epidemic?
snakes.
I'm overwhelmed with options here.
So while you
You're flying snakes, it's okay.
I really, really want to fuck a flying monkey. I really do. But I'm here for dinosaurs.
while you think about that, we'll move back outside real quick at the corner of the building in the bushes. This goblin. Psst, psst. I hear you want to buy dinosaurs. I can get you dinosaurs.
Yes, we are wanting to buy dinosaurs. How do you know that?
I has ears everywhere. My name is Infant.
Well, pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Most people aren't allowed to buy from the big bosses, which is why I sell to you.
Oh, this is the other option.
What do you? So what kind of dinos do you sell?
Whatever dinosaur you want, I can get you any dinosaur you want for the right price.
What are the prices?
You can open his inventory if you like.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Now, Silver and
1,000!
Scraps, keep in mind you are not in the same room. So,
1,000 fucking gold?
You're not in the same room.
well,
my
no, but
choice.
Galvin is. I'm just saying that technically Scraps and Silver wouldn't know what prices Ind offers.
Oh,
And vice versa.
I was
the
looking
rest
at
of
the
you.
other guys.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Jeez.
Right, if France. Yeah, it's 1,000 gold for a triceratops. Wait, it's a fucking triceratops.
Yeah.
Val's going to reach into his pocket and slowly pull out a piece of pocket bacon. And just stare at Dobby while he slowly munches on the bacon.
I mean, if you recall from the image from the art, he is already drooling, and the drooling intensifies.
Roll for intimidation.
Somebody's hungry.
This guy freaks me out. I don't want to.
Hey,
Your prices are a bit too steep there, friend.
what's his name?
Ind.
Int. Okay.
Ind.
Hey, Int.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the guy who drew it.
No.
Picture.
No, this
I
is
thought
the
that was
NPC's
artist.
name. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Ind. Are you hungry, buddy?
I'm always hungry.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch and pull out.
You have pocket bacon?
I have pocket bacon, but
Oh,
I
he's
also
familiar.
I love any pocket food. Do you have any other pocket food? What about you? And he starts walking up to Sansa. Do you have any pocket food?
Can
I'm
I
gonna
pull
pull out
out a
this-
piece of magic cheese?
Yeah. Valdemar?
Oh God.
Oh no!
You can.
No.
Just regular
Sansa.
cheese.
Sansa can do that. Valdemar, what are you doing?
I want to pull out the other hideous stew that I have because apparently I bought 4 of them.
Okay.
Because you do, and say, I got some stew here. How about a discount on that Hadrosaurus?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Is the advantage because I have food?
Yeah.
Oh well, for fuck's sake!
15. He'll give you a 25% discount.
Ooh,
You
100%
though
off.
for the food.
Yeah. Gee, now I only need to come up with 270 more gold. I will give him one of those stews because I'm a man of my word.
By the way, that middle item it says flying monkey, giant lizard, or hadrosaurus.
Hadrosaurus.
Yeah, just so you know.
Hadrosaurus, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you
Is-
could see that or not.
Is a platinum 100 gold?
10. 1 platinum is
gold.
10 gold.
10 gold.
Okay.
Okay, so you give him the stew, and he puts it in the front of his pants. Basically, he like pulls his belt forward and shoves it down somewhere.
He puts stew in his pants.
I'll eat it later. It's
No,
nice and warm.
No, we're out of here. I'm grabbing them both by the fucking by their sleeves.
Wait,
no,
what?
We're going back to the front.
I have dinosaurs.
Yeah, you have dinosaurs, and apparently you
Let's
have
see what we
super.
could do with this.
Oh my God.
You put stew in your pants.
His secret,
So
in secret, is amazing. Oh my God.
well, I've got 139 platinum.
I've got
So I have the magic
30.
cheese out, and I'm gonna say this is very special cheese. So if you take it, you got to give me something special in return
His secret.
with the
Oh my
dinosaurs.
God.
Okay? Sound good?
What's the secret?
What?
I don't know.
It's in the biography tab if you want to. He once signed a book that he assumed was for guest names, but was actually a formal ledger, and he feels bad about it to this day.
That's brilliant.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Sansa. What were you offering him? What were you saying?
The magic cheese.
Oh, Jesus.
And then if I'm gonna give him the magic cheese, he has to give me something special in return, like a good deal on a dino, or
Or a dino.
something, or just a dino, or a monkey. I don't even care at this point. Anything.
I have 31 platinum.
Roll
and
a-
377 gold. I can afford like
So he will take your
just-
cheese and put it in his pants on the other side.
The butt
So he's
side.
got
And-
butt- he's
I
got
almost
butt
want to
cheeks
get
now.
the
And
Deinonychus.
roll a d6, Sansa.
I mean, I could get the Triceratops, but
can you?
yeah.
I know that didn't Gellrin want an Ankylosaurus?
I think so.
Okay, I need to look something.
Really want to fly a monkey, but it's not
Oh,
gonna
I
help
do
us in
not.
the race, right?
Sansa, don't get too close to him.
It's okay. I'm already covered in shellfish bits from the other guy.
He might try to rub butts or something. He's an odd one.
Rub butts.
Can't remember what the stats were for the dinosaur for a second. I had to go back into the D&D.
They
chat.
might be in yeah, I was going to say they should be in the chat.
But I think I remember when we were talking, it's not so much about the dino, it's the AC and the rider.
Yeah,
It's the dino on the
They do
inside,
have
okay?
different speeds, and some have higher max speeds, but then they have a higher DC to animal handling. So it's like, you know. Why can I not find this?
Ankylosaurus isn't on that list, but that'd be under other, I guess.
Yeah.
The Dino, how do you say that?
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Yeah.
Probably the best bet. The Triceratops. Triceratops is pretty fucking decent, to be honest. Is that you out of money then, completely, if you get the Triceratops?
I should still have some left. I mean, I also dumped a bunch in the party
Okay.
thing.
In the vault.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sansa, so he takes your cheese and stuffs it in the front right of his pants, and then he rummages around, and he pulls out this mace. And he goes, "For you!
Where were you hiding that?
Don't worry. It's clean. I think."
Thank you.
And I will have to put it into the game proper for you, but in the meantime, it is a magic mace called Fable's End. It has a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Whenever you roll a 20, that must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. And then at the end of its next turn,
banishes people.
it can, on a crit, it banishes, providing they fail a DC 15 charisma saving throw. So
Oh,
the
man.
description is in the chat. I'll have to properly put it into the game for you. But that's what he gives you for the magic cheese. Now, unfortunately, I have a feeling that Angel Fire may be dead for good, and I still can't get to the the list of magic cheese. I can find another one.
You just
Actually,
have to make it
it's fine.
all
I
from
have
scratch.
so Ind actually rummages around again, and pulls out a piece of the magic cheese. And, should I eat now? Smells weird.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And he's gonna have a bite of the
Thank you for the
magic
mace.
cheese. And I have a new. Let's see which one.
It's gonna get yeeted into the ocean.
Somewhere.
I did say it was special cheese.
Yeah, so he has a bite of it.
You know what they say: the weirder it smells, the better it tastes.
Okay. It's not bad. I don't feel anything weird.
That's
Now,
good.
can I sell you some dinosaurs?
Can you sell us dinosaurs that aren't 1,000 gold?
That depends. I'm willing to negotiate. What's your name?
Gelrin.
Nice to meet you, Galvin. I'm in Fawns.
Pleasure, and Mr. Indvons.
Roll a d3.
So am I buying this Triceratops?
I would say yes, personally.
How do I roll a
I'll-
d3?
Oh, you
I'll
can.
go for the one I can't pronounce.
You'll have to
the-
type it
but I'm
in
gonna-
/r space
Dionychus?
1d3.
But I'm going to
What was
call
it
it
again? / roll?
Or just R and then space 1d3.
Roll 1 d3. That didn't work.
Here.
There was space between the one
Forward
and the D.
slash.
There.
Oh,
1. Okay. So as soon as you mention his name, his eyes fixate on you. And you now have full mental control over him for the next 1 minute.
Oh shit!
Oh, sure.
That was the effect of the cheese.
Quick, buy up the dinos.
we'll take
We'll take one flying monkey,
What do you guys
an
want? What do you guys
Ankylosaurus,
want?
and
That was the Hadrosaurus.
a Hadrosaurus and a Triceratops
We'll take a
give you
Triceratops,
gold.
a Hadrosaurus, an Ankylosaurus, and a flying monkey
for
And
5
a
gold.
lollipop.
for 5 gold.
Okay.
And he goes like, that's weird, but that sounds like a really good deal for me. Maybe? Deal. And he vigorously shakes your hand with both hands. One hand still slightly moist from cheese that he ate.
That's fine.
Might want to wash that.
You just
Where do
know
we
like a
pick up
shit-
our dinos?
I'll deliver them to the stable at the Thundering Lizard. Tonight.
Okay. Great,
Silver,
thank
You
you.
and I are getting ripped off.
So give him
Thanks, Doug.
give him 5 gold.
I did.
And what did you guys buy from him?
Everything.
Everything.
Hadrosaur, Ankylosaur,
Ankylosaurus, a
monkey,
Hadrosaurus, a flying monkey, and
Triceratops for me.
Triceratops.
and I think that was it. So we got you a monkey, Scraps.
Okay, so
Of course, I don't know this, but like, thank you.
Oh, I can message you with my brain, but I won't do that.
I messaged you with my brain.
okay, let's
Thanks, girl.
we'll go back inside in just a second. Let's sort these out. So Sansa, you got a Triceratops, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Val got a Hadrosaurus.
You got a Hadrosaurus.
I can't believe you got away with that.
I don't know what happened here. This is not how I had planned any of this to go.
It all happened so fast.
What else did you get? An
An
ankle?
Anki.
An Anki? Who's that for? You, Colin?
That's me. Yep.
Okay.
And a flying monkey for scraps.
Okay, that's just
Can
a
I send
toy.
a
Huh?
message to Scraps?
Uh,
Since we're out here and she's in there, maybe
yeah, you
let her
can.
know.
You can. However, the mind control has expired now.
Cool.
Okay, so we have those 4 things. And in fact, Ind kind of scurries off into the bushes and runs away.
See you tonight.
So,
Pleasure to
Silver.
meet you.
you were buying what?
Did we
Val,
decide
Sansa, Yelrin,
if we're gonna buy
triumphant.
the Triceratops?
It sounded like a yes.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. Also, I guess a Triceratops.
Do I get the message from
Um,
Santa?
What message are you sending, Sansa?
There, I wrote it.
Oh. In front of the guy, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Silver, did you click on it to buy or you take the money rather, whichever? Yep.
Yeah, I took it.
I will be buying a Dino. Because I don't have the capability to text Sansa back. I don't have the credit.
No, you can
There's
respond.
no free reply. Oh.
There's always a free reply when you send a
Oh,
message.
is there?
You can reply for free. Even though you don't have to have any magical abilities at all, you can always respond.
No messaging rates apply.
That's right.
I think that's it. I think yeah, that's.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, so you technically now have a dinosaur for everybody except for Greenbone,
Oh, great.
which is fine. He doesn't have to. I'm just doing the math here.
Do we want Greenbone to have a dinosaur?
Are we all racing at the same time?
You
I
can
think-
if you like.
Because we could just let him use one of ours and take turns, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, Greenbow strikes me as more of a T-Rex kind of guy, but yeah, we will work
mean-
on it. We'll work on it.
Yeah, I mean, like we can try and get him a T-Rex later. In fact, I'm gonna ask this guy. I'm like, what do you know about maybe getting a T-Rex? I heard they're just giant
Well, yeah.
dinosaurs.
You can we don't sell them. They're awfully difficult to train. But I have heard, I mean, they do exist in the jungles. If you are able to come across one and train it, I don't know. I don't think there's anything in the rules saying you can't enter one. But we haven't
You
seen
know
one in a long
guy
time.
that
Well,
might have one.
the last guy got eaten by it. So
Yeah.
There's not like it's like a black market for dinosaurs or anything. Like
not that I'm familiar with, but I don't really, we
Okay.
don't really encourage black market. I mean, look at who you're talking to.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I just, I mean, I figured you may have connections.
Oh,
I totally missed Sean's message in the chat, by the way, until just now. I'm still watching when there was stew in the pants. Nice. Okay. At this point,
So I believe that is that's
one
it
of the
for us.
guards appears at the door here with a cloak in hand. I believe this is what you're looking for. Was it? If So you
Yes.
probably should be on your way then now that we found it, your cloak.
Yes, your cloak, Scraps, the one that you
Yes.
left.
That's it. That's the cloak. Thank you so much, Ethan. I appreciate it. Hopefully we meet again soon.
All right. He
Can
escorts
you add the
you.
cloak to my inventory?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I can.
Is there any pockets in it I can check out?
Is it a nice coat? I mean, can you flaunt it? Can you sell it?
It's like a bunch of platinum in the pocket.
Yeah, but like, is it too big for her though? Like, is it like?
That'd be fucking hilarious. This huge fucking hood.
Like orc size.
I'm just like, yeah, it's trailing on the ground behind me.
This is how I wear all my cloaks.
Yeah. This is what we do back home, yo.
It is just a set of fine clothes that I give. I put it in your inventory. It's not worth very much, but
It's fun.
so you guys get escorted back outside.
If you find a wallet in there, that's also mine. Hey.
They will keep that in mind.
So how did your negotiations go? And we'll tell you how ours went.
Pretty good actually. We got a Dino and a Triceratops.
Nice. How much did you pay?
The Dino was 500 gold, and the Triceratops was
It was 1,000. Yeah, very reasonable prices.
I mean, the guy
I'm
was
just gonna- I'm just gonna cackle.
Why? Why?
Oh, Sansa, tell her.
Well, my magic cheese came in handy for once.
Really? It didn't
Yes.
yeet one off the plane of existence?
Quite the opposite.
On
We
the
got a
contrary,
wonderful
Right.
deal for 5 gold pieces. A whole
Each?
bunch of dinosaurs.
you got 3 dinos and a flying monkey for 5 gold.
Yes.
Each.
No, just
Oh.
5 gold.
Total.
Just
What?
A little bit of mind control, and one thing led to another, and now we have dinos.
Yep. We have we're happy dino owners, and the one we sold it to is a happy goblin that likes to have soup in the underpants.
Are you sure you actually bought dinosaurs from a goblin with stew in his pants?
Are they
I
gonna
mean,
have
Look, I know this pipeweed is really good, but this is this is the truth.
Are they
This is
gonna have
real.
like wooden legs or
Yeah,
something?
okay.
Like, are they?
I
are
can't
they
wait
gonna,
to see these dinosaurs you bought for
And he
5
doesn't do-
gold.
Are they
He
gonna be
said
held
he-
together? Like,
If he would bring him to the inn we are staying at, the stables at the inn, tonight.
Which, by the way, is also where your legally purchased dinosaurs will be delivered to. Same idea. So
Ours were legally purchased.
fair. You're certified. The ones you have an actual like papers for. So what I'm proposing we do here is we take a short break because I need to get another coffee, and I need to prepare some stuff, and then if you would like, we can do a race in the morning before we call it a session.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to everybody?
We're gonna play again tomorrow morning.
In game tomorrow morning, yeah.
Yay! This is the
By the
best
way-
weekend ever.
I gotta call it Clever Girl.
Nice.
That's good.
You're
I kind of
mad,
want to
Dylan.
name my Triceratops Sarah.
Oh, goddamn. I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
You could call it Michael Sarah.
Michael. Michelle Sarah, because it's a female.
The
I
Sarah
know it.
spelled the same.
I know what Val wants to name his Hadrosaurus.
Okay.
Sir roars a lot.
That's good. That's a good name.
I think I need to meet mine before I can name it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna ask mine. I'm gonna talk to mine. What's your
Aw.
name?
Okay.
There are those who call me Tim.
Tim.
All right, Tim. Tim it is.
Triceratops name generator.
Is there really a Triceratops name generator?
I don't know. It's-
Oh, while I'm here, I would like to give the wand that I bought. Where'd it go? I did buy that, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I would like to give that to Sansa. I don't know how to give things to.
I'll do it.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be able to use speak with animals on my dinosaur, right? Because that's technically not. Yeah, but it's
It's a beast. It's not an animal.
yeah.
Where is the wand?
It's under weapons.
Found it.
I will name my Triceratops Trixie. Trixie the Triceratops.
Not Michael Sarah.
Like the Triceratops in Toy Story.
I've been watching a lot of Dixie
What's
Mattel on
this
YouTube.
Triceratops?
You're
No, no,
calling
I'm imagining wild fucking makeup.
Trixie like Trixie?
What's the Triceratops on? Yeah, Trixie. Oh yeah, that is true. Wow, that is Trixie. Yeah, that's weird.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna take me a bit. Damn. Okay. You have to bear with me for a little bit here. So I do need to. I want to roll all the dice for your competitors beforehand so that it doesn't slow stuff down too much during the race. Maybe I'll just do it during the race. Be easier. Okay, so Trixie, so Sansa still needs to decide, I guess, and Galrin is going to talk to his dinosaur first.
I'd
Scraps,
like to see mine first.
you also, I guess you will have a flying monkey at some point. But we can wait for that. So, anything you guys want to do, or are you okay to wait till evening to see these dinosaurs?
Nothing I want to do.
I'm cool hanging out at the inn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
I'm gonna ask Volvo. Oh, once my screen stopped.
Volvo.
That's his name from now on. He's Volvo. I'm gonna need to refresh.
What was the wand that I was?
It might appear in weapons.
Yeah, it's in your weapons.
Oh. See.
I might have to refresh mine. because it's wigging out.
Mhm.
I didn't want to choose the same background as T, so I changed mine to.
Sorry.
That's fine. This one works. This one's got a Stegosaurus in it, so. And you're racing dinosaurs.
Did you see the picture of your dinosaur?
It's not my dinosaur.
That is your dinosaur. That's Trixie.
It's mine. The nameless one.
Look at Colin in that tank top. Gonna give Greenbone a run for his money.
Hardly. It's hot.
How hot is it for you there? It's only like 10 degrees here. Which is warm, I'll admit, but you know.
Hold on, let me math. It's 21.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
Okay, so in the evening, you're at the Thundering Lizard, and you hear some commotion outside as a wagon arrives and delivers 2 dinosaurs, one for silver and one for scraps.
Oh, Silver, our dinosaurs are here.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, and disappeared.
Oh, no.
Vanished without a trace.
There we go. This is
There's my dinosaur.
this is Trixie.
How big that token is.
And, yeah. And sorry, what was the other one? It
Clever
was
girl.
Clever Girl, right? Okay. And Clever Girl.
Oh.
Me.
Me.
It's perfect.
I know, right? It's me sized.
There we go. Got the name set right.
Clever girl. Hold up your hand, very flat. Let's see if you.
So they're like officially delivered, like they're let off the back of this wagon. They have saddles strapped to them. Somebody hands you like a little certificate of authenticity. You have to sign off on it. It's like a proper UPS delivery with tracking number and everything. Proof of delivery. You know, it includes like a racing number that you can attach. It's already pre-registered for the race. Both of the dinosaurs are very well behaved and like, you know, clearly this is like you purchased the Ford from the Ford dealership and it's like comes with a warranty and everything. Not really, but you know. And then about an hour later, so I'm gonna move these into the stables here, just so that we have some room here. You hear a lot of commotion coming down the street, and at some point, Ind appears, and there's like 4 other nondescript, unnamed goblins that are dragging behind them on leashes the other dinosaurs that you purchased. So, we'll start with Sir Roars a lot because you picked the name. It's for everybody.
Trixie's a very pretty dinosaur, by the way.
So there is Sir Roars a lot. There's no saddle, there's no paperwork, but it's a healthy dinosaur. there's nothing wrong with him. It just doesn't have all the fancy bells and whistles. Maybe pre-owned. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. But that is
Go to church every Sunday.
that's your dinosaur there,
Do
Valdemar.
dinosaurs have a spoken language?
I don't believe so. I think we looked at this before.
Yeah.
I think they have
If
they have
if
no
they're
languages.
beasts, then
Okay.
yeah, I can't even talk to them. So
Damn
Yeah, they just have no language. Period. So
I'm gonna have to try and become a dinosaur whisperer.
Scraps, your flying monkey is also being delivered. Do you have a name for that one?
Shit, I don't. Marcel.
Oh, and of course you would name a flying monkey
So-
a French name.
One L or two? It's Marcel from Friends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
as soon as I heard it.
With one L. I had to Google that.
Yeah, what now? Yeah.
All right.
A wooden boy. A wooden boy.
So that appears there.
Hi.
Aw.
Oh, you're a cutie.
I feel like he's too big.
Well, maybe he can carry me around. That's my potion of flying.
There you go.
There, that's
need the wild shape.
better. Make him a bit smaller because he is small.
He's a itty bitty.
Give him a snack.
Hang
You
on.
need to imprint on him.
Fresh sandwich?
He's not unlike Marcel from the TV show Friends. He is a little bit mischievous. Like, if you give him a sandwich, he'll eat half of it and then he throws the other half at Silver. No reason, but you're
Jeez,
standing right there.
He's a
Yeah.
bit of a dick. Okay, got it. Got it.
And then
This
there
monkey's a
are
dick.
there's another Triceratops, which is for Sansa. Have you got a name yet?
I wanted to see it to get some inspiration, but if I need to name it first.
Well, it looks like that.
It looks like mine.
It looks the same as Trixie, basically.
I didn't
But
see
not
this.
quite as well groomed. Like, it's again, like a little bit raggedy. The difference, you're getting the used car version of the ones that were purchased from the merchant prince.
Hmm.
Doesn't,
Uh,
doesn't have that new dino smell.
Yeah.
I'm debating between Michael Sarah and Sarah No de Bergerac.
I like Michael Ceratops.
Yeah, Michael Ceratops or Michelle Ceratops. Is it a girl? I don't know.
Oh, make an animal handling check to check.
Oh, okay. Wish me luck.
There you go.
19. What would you like it? What would you like it to be?
Michelle Ceratops. It could be a girl.
Joe. Ceratops.
This is my
With a C,
consigliere.
Ceratops.
Michelle.
Okay, so there is Michelle Ceratops.
Nice.
And last but not least, the Anki. Anki looks like that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. You know what this means? Where's it at?
Will it work?
Oh yeah, you can actually communicate with beasts. Acknowledge. Okay, so this is limited by its intelligence, which is 2.
Oh, so I could have spoken to my dinosaur.
Well, what is it that you want to ask? You're asking for its name?
Oh, I want to
Well, I
start.
mean-
I gotta start off.
Okay.
Hello. Just.
What?
You know, you can speak. I can understand you.
I have an intelligence of 2, dude.
Oh, so we're on a
He's
dude
smart
basis
enough to
now?
tell you
Cool with
that.
What do I call you? What's your name?
Blue. Like sky. Blue like sky.
Blue.
Blue.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call you Blue then, because that's your name.
Far out.
So those. My Anky's a bro.
You got a bro.
So are we cool?
Stoner, bro.
Perfect.
Are we cool? Do you like pipeweed?
Love me. Might be good, yeah.
All right, cool. We're gonna be good friends then. I'm gonna light up my pipe and then.
I don't know how to describe an ankylosaurus taking a toke out of like the midair, but it sort of like, you know, you
Or
ever
how
see
about
like a
that?
dog trying to catch like a fly or something? It's doing the same thing with the puff of your pipe
No.
smoke.
Breathe in through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Don't try to bite it.
Broasaurus Rex over here.
Right.
Oh, his name is Blue. I'm a like fist bump his leg. Like, yeah, we got this.
Out of
Okay,
curiosity, is the
so-
flying monkey, does it know any tricks, or is it just wild?
It's pretty wild. You can
Shit.
they can be domesticated, but at this point it's pretty raw.
Okay. Now I have to train another animal. Where's that guy that trained boots? No, wait.
Maybe we'll get Hoots to train the monkey.
Yeah, that'll work out well. Okay, so we're going to sort of stuff all the dinosaurs into the barn for the night. Ind takes off. And the flying monkey kind of nuzzles up on the back of Clever Girl and snoozes.
Training starts tomorrow.
So, anything you guys wanted to do this evening before we go and do the race in the morning?
I want to talk to Volvo about the wild.
The wild route?
Yeah. Is it usually common? Is it easily found? Hi, by the way.
He'll tell you that it is pretty common. It does look a lot like the Riath route. Which is also useful, and he points to a page in his book because he carries, copies of it with him at all times. So the Riath route can be ingested to gain 2d4 temporary hit points. However, you have to be careful because if you eat more than one per day, there's a chance that you may get poisoned by it. I will drop this into the chat here with a description. So now you've also learned about the Riath route. They look very similar. Those are the two most commonly found routes in the jungles of Chult. And he says the only way he can tell them apart is by trying one. Most of the time. Once you've tried one though, you know that, like that bundle of routes is that kind. But they look very similar.
I need Val to do some poison checking again.
Well, the challenge of that is you would never know. Valdemar makes a terrible food tester because everything's fine for him.
Yep.
If
So-
he gains hit points, then we know.
That's true. Yeah.
So we just give him a eat this, and do you gain hit points? No? Okay, that's poison.
Well, they both have positive effects. It's just that if you eat too many of the Riath root, you have a chance to become poisoned. It's just a chance, though, because otherwise you can stack them. You can eat multiple and gain 2d4 temporary hit points every time you eat one. But you're literally rolling the dice with the second one, and then the third, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Thank you, Volvo.
Val would like to spend the rest of the day, or as much time as he could, working with Sir Roars a lot, like trying to mount him, giggity. You know, getting used to being on the back of the dinosaur and getting the dinosaur used to him being on the back, and you know, maybe like walk around a little bit if there's any area to walk around.
Sure. Yeah. You can do that. You can spend a couple hours before nightfall just kind of getting to know each other. Basically.
So you said dinosaurs have an intelligence of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mine does specifically.
I'm gonna try to speak to.
I think they all do. So
Yeah.
actually, the clever girl has an intelligence of 4.
Oh, she's a clever girl.
Clever.
I'm gonna ask Sir Roars a lot what he likes to eat.
But you can't speak with animals, can you?
Oh no, so it's not. It's okay. Okay, never mind. That's right. I forgot. I thought that spoken language, that tongue and moons gave me something, but I forgot it was because it's a beast.
You would know though that he is a herbivore, so prefers just veggies.
I'm gonna run into the inn, and
They did come with, so they all came with some instructions. The 2 that were officially purchased came with like proper like care, like a proper manual with like how to care for common problems. There's like an FAQ at the end. You know, the other ones came with a clearly hastily scribbled note of like, don't feed meat, or, you know, if flatulent, don't feed for 4 days. Like, you know, not quite as helpful. But the one for Sir Roarslot was basically like, don't feed meat.
and of course, there's no vegetarian things on this menu.
I'm sure there's potatoes in the pantry.
Hey, Nafina, how much for a veggie platter? A big veggie platter.
Well, she really doesn't have any veggies, does she? I'm just
She
looking at
doesn't.
stuff.
I looked at her menu. Everything is meat.
Yeah, she could have, she could prepare some leek soup, and just kind of throw in some extra, there is some salad, like some lettuce. It's gone a little bit, it's a little bit wilted, like it's not very fresh. Clearly it doesn't go to much use here.
I will give her a gold piece for that, and
Yeah.
ask if she can have it taken out to Hadrosaurus, to Sir Roars a lot.
Sure. They'll do that, happily.
In the meantime, the rest of the night, Val's just going to sit there with Hadrosaurus. Even though he can't hear him, Val's going to talk. Val's going to tell him all about his hometown. And
Okay. You do get the sense.
I know for you.
Well, at the end of the night, you do, like, the Sir Roarslot gets a little bit sleepy, and at one point, he's got a fairly long neck, right? So he, like, wraps it, like, halfway around. You're pretty small. He wraps it halfway around you. It's very gentle, and starts sort of snoring and drooling on your shoulder or on your lap where he's kind of rested his head.
Oh, that's adorable.
Shit,
I
I want to
can't
have
see
Bobby
my
Giants
dance.
blue.
Too bad I'm going to kill him later. No, I'm just kidding.
You monster.
Oh,
This game just got dark.
Yep.
Anything else somebody wants to do this
I'm
evening?
gonna hang. Yeah, let's hang with our dinos.
Yee.
Can I bring my dino
So-
inside?
I guess Gelvin and Silver. No dinosaurs indoors, please. I guess Gelvin and Silver could both speak with them. And you do quite quickly realize that there seems to be it's almost like a difference in class between the 2 that were purchased from Ilfan and the 3 that were purchased from Ind. And it's just in their mannerisms. Like the 2 with the proper papers, like they're more polite. They're not smarter, but they're more well spoken. Whereas, the other ones are definitely more like, the bros and, like grew up in the streets, and that kind of thing.
Can someone speak to Michelle for me on my behalf?
She's
I
like
can.
super sassy. Like if a dinosaur would snap her fingers about everything, that's Michelle.
Oh, okay.
In fact, she does not really like Trixie because she feels like Trixie is so full of herself. Like, just because you have a fancy saddle doesn't make you any better than me.
I should have named her Sassafras.
Yeah. Michelle Sassafras Ceratops.
Sass is her middle name.
How you doing, Blue? You ready to kick some ass tomorrow?
Yeah, man. What are we doing?
We're racing.
We're racing?
What are we doing?
Like,
Yeah, we're gonna race.
oh shit. Really?
Yeah, really. You ready?
Better bulk up.
No, man. I better sleep well.
Yeah, man, get some sleep. We got a big day tomorrow.
All right. Have you raced before? Please tell me you raced before.
Not dinosaurs.
Shit. All right.
But hey, we have something that the other riders don't. We can talk to each other.
Well, I see the other dude talking to the other ones.
Well, he can too. But I'm talking about the other race.
Okay, so not the pretty one.
No. Pretty one's fine. He's on our side.
Oh, it's a group race. So we don't have to win then. It's good if he wins. We're fine if he wins. Because he seems...
Yeah, it's fine.
His... What's his one? The big one?
Yeah, Trixie is his. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Trixie.
Yeah, no, that one looks like knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
I
Don't
saw
worry, we
that
got
one.
this.
Dude, that one told me that one's got papers. And not
Yeah,
the,
we
not
can
the
take
papers
that.
that you and I got, but like stamps and shit.
Yeah, we'll get you some real papers one of these days.
Cool. Can I get a chain, like a gold chain, if we win?
You know what? Yeah, I'll make you one.
I want to have one that hangs real low, so when I waddle around, it like drags on the ground.
I can do that.
Tight.
It wants bling. It wants bling. Oh, it's hilarious.
Dang, Blue's cool.
I would like to see if Clever Girl wants to go for a race around the town, like just me and her just racing through the city like burnout style.
So you want me to talk to Clever Girl?
Yes, please.
Hey, Clever Girl. Did you hear our conversation with Blue?
Yeah. I'm not deaf.
So you ready? You're ready to race?
I'm ready to go. I was born ready to race, but not with you, man. I'm gonna race with, like, looks like she like lifts up Scraps and tosses her in the back, and then they race off, leave this like little puddle, not this little cloud of sandy dust as they're just racing around a building. Make an animal handling check, Scraps.
I think she's ready.
Yeah, you managed to. She's actually really easy to ride. She knows what she's doing. Like, you've got a good handle on her. You feel comfortable in the saddle. Not the fastest race around the building, but very solid. You feel like there's a good relationship there.
Some good cornering on this baby. Like she's got some good drift. Like
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Scrap.
Tokyo Drift.
She's ready. And she likes you.
I like her too. I'm so glad she likes me. That sucker she didn't like.
Kelvin, can you talk to my Ceratops and see if she likes
Yes.
me?
Hey, Michelle.
What's up, dude?
Are you ready to race too with my girl Sansa?
Am I
Oh,
ready? We're gonna win this, bitch.
Hell yeah, we
That's
are.
the attitude I want, even though I didn't hear that.
Show that prissy, trixie, prissy bitch behind me. We're gonna beat her.
Yes, girl, channel that energy.
I'm assuming she can understand Sansa. Sansa can understand.
Michelle's
Close
very
enough.
expressive when she's talking to you. So
I don't know. I can totally see
interpreting.
Like if there's like an Italian dinosaur, there's a lot of hand gestures going on.
A lot of head movements.
You ever see
Oh,
any
yeah,
of Joey's
right.
sisters and friends? You know, she's like one of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michelle's ready to go. Everyone's ready.
Yes.
Yeah. Trixie's ready.
Trixie's very
The roar's
confident.
a lot.
She's like, don't worry about
Got
all the
that
trash talk,
determination.
Silver. You and I've already run the angles, and I've mapped out in my brain. My brain is much bigger than you would think. All the right angles and speeds, and the racing line is very important. And I can tell you that this other Ceratops, Michael or Michelle, or whatever her name is, she might have the attitude, but believe me, we're gonna leave her in the dust because she's gonna run right off the first cliff that she sees.
Damn.
Don't forget,
hey,
we're a team here,
realize
guys.
It's cool. This is me talking to all of them. It's cool if any one of you guys with your riders wins. But it is kind of a group thing. Don't sabotage one another. Just make it clean. Like, if you win, awesome. If one of the other wins, that's awesome too. You're still going to be with us. We're still going to go on adventures afterwards, or possibly more races.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Someone's getting beaten after this race.
Trixie and Clever Girl seem to understand that. Like, they grew up in like a racing environment and they understand the team dynamics. The other three are a little bit like, sure, dude, whatever you say, man. I'm gonna win this fucking race. They're a little bit more out for themselves.
Keep that energy.
Val is going to pat Sir Roar's-a-Lot on whatever body part that he can reach
Yeah.
and say, don't listen to that guy. You don't need that negativity in your life.
And he does.
win this
He
race.
seems to be very like, you know, yeah. Like you can't hear him, but if it were to translate it to somebody, he's like, I have faith in you too. I think I've been around the block a few times. I know the streets pretty well. I think we have a solid chance. Think together as a team. That it's all about teamwork. We can do it.
There
Now,
is no I in team.
I'm really sleepy now though, because it's almost 8 o'clock, and you know that's a long day for me. I got up at noon, so
Did I get the fucking stoner dinosaur?
he's not story. He's just a little bit older. You think he's experienced, a bit older.
Oh, he's got to go. He's got to take Metamucil, then go watch Golden Girls before he goes to bed.
What a life. All right. Well, you guys all rest up. We're going to go rest up. We're going to kick some ass tomorrow.
Okay, so of course now is the time when it doesn't want to load my next page.
Man, we got some dope dinosaurs. I was kind of scared there for a minute. We got some cool ones. I didn't know that my Anki would be a total fucking Chad. But I'm down with it. I mean, it makes sense considering his species of dino.
I've got Regina George for mine, so.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so let's see, to activate this. Now I'm going to just put the your dinosaur tokens on here at the start. Boy, that's big.
That's really big.
Getting really excited about that race spell, yeah?
Yeah, I was getting pumped up.
So it's important to remember that the exact position of the dinosaurs on this screen here is not going to be very important. It is going to be run through. Who am I missing? Oh, Michelle.
I'm still loading. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Refresh.
It's not going to be about the exact position of them on this map here. This is going to get done via points, so we keep track of points through each stage, and then whoever by the end has the highest amount of points, which is basically the distance, that's our race winner. There are 8 stages. Each of these yellow exclamation marks is a stage, basically. And the way this works is that you roll, at the beginning of every stage, you roll an animal handling check just to see how you control your dinosaur. If you remember in that little table of stats, it shows you your dinosaur's speed. And there's 2 numbers, right? So for example, for the dino, there's a 40/60. The DC is a 12. So if you roll 12 or higher, you get 40 points. That's your speed. You manage to do the normal speed. If you roll less than that, you get half of the speed. You can choose to lash your dinosaur. And in that case, you make the animal handling check with advantage. If you're successful, you get the second speed, so in this case 60, so you get to go further. But if you fail by 5 or more, the animal goes berserk and is out of the race.
Oh, geez.
Right, so
Jeez.
there is that. And then each stage has a special obstacle that will be some other dice roll depending on the stage. And we're going to have a couple of other racers as well. There was 5 total, but I know I already mentioned Quilgok, so he's going to run. And Farul and Gondo, they're going to race. And I think we'll also get to Riki. So we'll have 3 NPC competitors and you guys. Now, I have a special soundtrack that I wanted to play for this inside of Discord. But so the challenge is, so I'm going to invite this like audio bot into Discord that will play that. The problem is it's really freaking loud by default. So
Okay.
here's what I
Let's just
suggest
turn it
that you
down.
do is that when I tell you, you're going to hit the deafen button in Discord so that you don't hear anything. Then once you see Hydra appear in there, you right click on it and turn the volume down to like 20% or something before you undeafen yourself.
Wait. Where's the deafen button?
At the very
Left side you're-
bottom, the little
Oh, the mute button?
yeah, mute button, so that you don't hear anything, right? Because I don't want you
Okay.
to get your ears blown out by this stupid bot.
Okay.
Okay, so you mute yourself or you deafen yourself. You wait until you see Hydra appear in the voice chat. Then you right click on Hydra, change its volume down to like 20% or something. Then you can undeafen yourself, and then you can adjust that volume as you see fit.
Okay. So tell us
Okay.
about the deafen.
You can deafen now, and it will appear in a second.
Jesus, even at 14%, that was loud.
Yeah.
He was at 100% for me whenever I.
Yeah, that's why,
Check
and
with
that would have
Jamie,
been
yeah.
like crazy loud.
That would have been fucking, yeah.
It came in at like 70% for me. What
You
bot
might
is
have.
this?
It's Hydra. You might have had that somewhere else. So if you've already adjusted that in some other Discord.
I don't think I have, but maybe.
So everybody
This
can
one
hear
is-
that music. If you want, you can completely mute it, of course, if you don't want to hear it. But it's a Spotify playlist, which I'm sure is going to get the shit muted on Twitch or something, but I don't care. It's called Jurassic Cart, is what the playlist is called.
Oh,
Okay, so so you all arrive in the morning. I guess I should set the next day at like 7 a.m. And you start in stage 1, which is the Golden Throne. There's a large cheering crowd assembled at the Golden Throne to watch you line up with the other dinosaur racers. The beautiful and mysterious Quiothi addresses the crowd, establishing the rules and describing the course, which is marked with bright paint on the street. She wishes good luck to the riders and shows off the prize, a sack full of gold, as well as 5 day passes to any bath, as well, and the invitation to dinner with the merchant princes. Once the horn blows, the riders tear off, heading onto an elevated walkway above the merchant's ward, where a throng of people cheer from below. So you can see this kind of bridge, right, where this light blue line starts there. So what we're going to start with is we'll have all of you do your base animal handling check. And I'm just going to do like one roll for the 3 NPCs every time.
Oh, props.
It's Galrin.
Let's go, Blue!
That sounds pretty good.
Did mine not go through?
I don't see yours, no.
All right.
I actually have to open up a spreadsheet for this now.
Come on, Blue!
So we've
I
got
am kind of digging the music.
we've got Blue, we've got Sir Roars a lot. We have Trixie, Michelle, and Clever Girl.
Right. Mine still hasn't gone through. I'm just going to roll a regular D20.
It's probably your sheet that needs refreshing if it's not working. But you can roll a d20 if you know what your modifier is for the animal handling. You can just add it to that.
+2. So should I just refresh?
I would refresh the sheet, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, could I have popped speak with the animals before the race started?
To say what?
Just to talk to them, just to conversate during the race.
Sure.
Hell yeah. I didn't do the long rest when we went to sleep, so I'm just gonna leave it with the -1 that it already has.
There you go, 17. Okay. So, do you guys have... hopefully you can help me out a bit. Do you guys have that dinosaur table so you know what your DCs and speeds are?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it.
Based on the dino that you're using?
There it is.
was that the one you posted last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have it.
Yeah, I'm other, right? So yeah, okay.
Yeah, so...
Triceratops young? Is that the one?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, the NPCs, and I'm just going to treat all 3 of them as one. I rolled a 5 for them, which is a failure, so I'm using their other stats as their normal stats, so that means they only get 20 instead of 40. That's how I'm going to do their thing, because I don't want to drag it out for too long. So, like, these 3, like, they move to... You know, but again, this doesn't really matter. I'm just going to move all of you as a group every time to the next stage. So you're all off to the races over this bridge. So what I need to know now from each of you is whether or not, like, what speed you got. So Blue,
Yep.
what did you get?
I
So
got a 23 in animal handling, so
okay, and you are a
Anki, so that'd be other.
Anki. So your DC is 16, so you passed. So you got 50. Make sense?
Let's go, baby.
Okay, Sir roars a lot.
I got a 17 animal handling. My DC is 10, and so I would move 50.
50 because you are the which one? What's your dino?
Hadrosaurus.
Hadrosaurus. That's 40 for the Hadrosaurus.
Oh, you take the first number?
Yeah, you take the first. The second one is if you do the lashing,
Oh,
which you have to just declare before you roll. So you have
Yeah,
to tell
okay.
me at the. So 40 for you. Trixie?
It's halved if we fail, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got 25.
25. Michelle?
I got 18 on the check. Oh, sorry. And we just put that with 50?
It's whatever your. What is Michelle? Michelle is a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
So, yeah, so yours is 50/75. So half is. Wait, you passed, right?
Hey, you passed.
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
Check
she
is 14,
passed.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 50.
Okay.
And then last but not least, Clever Girl.
I get 20 because I failed the DC.
Okay. Cool. Now, in this, and this will get a little bit easier on the as we do this. As you're going over that ridge, the bridge, riders can make an opposed strength check to try to knock one another off their dinosaur. Does anybody want to try to kick somebody else off the dinosaur as you're racing along the bridge here? Or knock one of the NPCs off, I should say.
strength check?
Yeah, it's an opposed
I feel
strength
like Val
check.
could do that.
So you and your target make a strength check.
Has a shitty strength, though.
Oh, yeah. Let's.
The loser of the strength check then makes a dex save, and if they fail, falls off the bridge.
Val will try it then. The deck save to stay on.
Who do you want to try to knock off?
I want one of the NPCs.
Anyone in particular?
say,
So there's
He's a Gelrin.
there is
No, I'm saying, wouldn't you only be able to hit the person that's in the same?
it's the assumption is you're all sort of in a group, close enough together.
Oh.
Because this is a little bit reworked and homebrewed because otherwise it could get boring. Like if you're way back, why would you care anymore? So
Okay.
so there's Turiki, and there is the Turtle Quilgok, and then there's the two guys, Ferrul and Gondolo, that are riding together on the flatulent Triceratops.
Let me go up to
You
the
look so
two guys
dramatic.
riding together.
Okay. So make a strength check. You got a 10, they got a 17.
Oh, 17. Oh, geez.
So now you need to make a dex save. $27. Okay, so you managed to hold on to your dinosaur and not fall off the bridge.
Okay.
Nothing gained, nothing lost. Okay, you guys arrive at the second stage, the Temple of Savras. Dust clouds rise up behind your mount as you tear around a grand temple with a domed roof that resembles an unblinking eye looking skyward. Happy priests line the street, ready to cast spells to aid you. So first, we'll do our regular animal handling check. And again, if you want to lash, you can do it with advantage, but, you know, there is the risk.
Jesus fuck.
Ooh, not 20 for the NPCs.
Woo!
All right, Blue, what you got?
I got a 16. My DC is 12, so
Right? And that's what speed is that?
I think you.
Sorry,
Did
you're
give me 50.
you're
last
you're
one
an
because-
other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 40.
Yeah, 40.
Okay, I fixed the previous one too. Sir roars a lot.
I failed. I got 20.
You got 20. Trixie?
25.
Another failed attempt. All right. Michelle,
25.
25. And Clever Girl?
40. I passed.
40. Very nice.
You got this, Blue. You got this, bro.
Blue is currently in the lead, just a hair ahead of Michelle, with everybody else basically being there. Trixie is a tiny bit behind. Okay, so these priests, if you would like to make an additional animal handling check, you can try to pull your dinosaur close enough to a cleric, to one of these priests, to gain the benefits of a random cleric spell. So think about Tour de France, where they're riding over to the people that are holding out cups of water, but with blessings. So if you guys would like to give it a try, just the DC is 12 on an animal handling check.
We'll try.
Screw it, why not?
Jesus.
Let's go.
Woo!
Okay, so anybody that made a 12 or higher, roll a d4, please. The NPCs also managed to take advantage of this. Okay, so, Gelrin, so Blue, you rolled a 2. You gain resistance. So you remember this, please. One time in this race, you can roll a d4 and add that number to a saving throw of your choice. So if at some point you have to make a saving throw for something, you can roll a d4 to add it to that saving throw.
Nice. All right.
The NPCs are able to... They get guidance from a priest, and they can roll a d4 to add it to an ability check of their choice. They're just going to do that the next time they make their animal handling check. And scraps for for Clever Girl, you are granted bless. For the rest of the race, the rider can roll a d4 and add the number to attack rolls and saving throws.
Wow.
So not just once, but anytime you make an attack or
The
saving throw, you can add a
entire,
d4. Because you have been blessed by some friendly priests. So you
Great.
book it around the corner here to the next stage, to stage 3, the Temple of Gond. You round the Temple of Gond, where many clever water-powered contraptions are on display. A number of water jets spray intermittent streams across the road that could knock you right off your dinosaur. So start with your animal handling check. And the NPCs are going to use their little... for all the dice on the table. 12? I don't think that's
no.
just enough for them.
Oh.
Okay, the NPCs get their full movement.
I might have
Blue,
20.
20. Sir Roarsalot,
20.
Trixie,
25.
slow but steady. Michelle,
25.
25. Clever Girl,
40.
40. Okay, so we currently have a 4-way tie for the lead with the NPCs Blue, Michelle, and Clever. Sir Roarsalot and Trixie bringing up the rear with 80 and 75 total. So in addition to this, as you're racing along these water streams, you need to make an additional dexterity saving throw with a DC of 10.
Dexterity save. Yeah, there we go.
Let's say if I don't get this, I have a +8.
Oh, okay. So the NPCs get hit with a stream of water and knocked off their dinosaurs, losing half of their speed in this stage. Anybody not pass their dex save of 12?
I think everyone passed.
Or 10 even.
Yeah.
Everybody's good? Okay, so you all managed to avoid the streams of water. All but the NPCs who have been knocked out of the shared lead and are now trailing behind a little bit. Stage 4, the Temple of Soon. You're about to race underneath the elevated causeway right up here that leads to the Temple of Soon. Beautiful followers of Soon are ready on the overpass, preparing to dump shiny things on you that will make you appreciably more attractive.
Is it glitter?
It's
Yeah, it's
basically
glitter.
glitter, yeah. Okay,
A shower.
Hang on, so silver becomes even more beautiful?
potentially. Potentially.
Sorry.
I just see Silver just going past it, just going like.
Fucking Timothy out like.
All right, so make your animal handling checks at the start of the stage.
Val is going to lash.
Okay, so you make it with advantage. If you fail your DC by 5 or more, you have a problem.
Nope, I succeeded.
Okay, Blue.
Hold on, sorry. 40.
40. Sir roars a lot.
So because I made that pass, I get the second number, right?
Correct.
50.
50. Trixie.
25.
25.
I just can't get it.
You know, if Scanner was here, he would give you so much shit. I'm just saying he would, just because. Michelle.
50.
50. Clever girl.
20.
20. Okay, so at this point, in the lead by herself is Michelle, followed closely behind by Blue, then Sir roars a lot, then the NPCs and Clever together, and Trixie bringing up the rear.
That glitter
Silver.
slowed you down.
So,
Silver, you know this is a race, right? You're not taking a stroll.
Yeah.
so as you cross underneath that overpass, glitter does in fact begin to rain down from these people who think they're being helpful, but you all need to make a dexterity saving throw to see whether or not you get blinded because of all this glitter, including the NPCs. The DC for this is a 13. Oh, the NPCs fail.
Have I added these 4?
Yes, that's correct.
Wait, I don't need it though because I saved, yeah?
Yeah, so you don't have to.
What is it?
The DC is 13.
And you said that ability I have is a D4 to a save.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm gonna pocket that.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna do anything.
Right. So Valdemar saves, Scrap saves. Everybody else, including the NPCs, fail. So most of you, except for Valdemar and Scraps, get glitter caught all in your eyes, and you're kind of rubbing your eyes. You're now basically blinded for the next section, meaning you gain half your normal speed at best in the next section. They're trying to be helpful, but they're not really helping a whole lot with that. Stage 5, called Swarm of Flying Lizards. Crowds line either side of the street. Suddenly, a cloud of flying lizards swoops out of an alley to your left, zooming directly into the path of you and your fellow racers. The flying lizards basically obscure the area, essentially giving everybody +5 to their AC. But we'll start with your normal animal handling check. The NPCs.
Oof.
So it gives us a +5?
That's only to your AC, and well, we might get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Blue, what do you got?
I failed, so.
So
20.
20, and then half of that because you're blind, right?
Yeah, 10.
So 10. Sir roars a lot.
20.
20.
I'm not blind.
You're not blind, so just straight up 20. Trixie.
I guess I got like 12.5 or 13. Or...
We'll round up to 13. Michelle.
I can't fucking get this.
25, I guess. I passed the animal handling, but I'm blind.
Okay, yep, then 25. And Clever Girl?
20.
20. Not blind, but also didn't pass the animal handling check.
Too small to
Okay.
avoid the lizard.
Michelle is starting to pull away from the group somehow.
Just glitter.
It's that glitter. So in all this chaos with these flying lizards flying in, everybody has to make a DC 11 dex save or be blinded for this stage. these guys.
I saw that dice, you piece of shit. 20 to 14. I saw that.
Did anybody get less than 11?
Yes.
Answer did.
I did.
Okay,
Did
so
I get to add a D4? Do I get to add a D4 to this?
yeah, but you're not going to make it up to
No,
even with
but
that.
no.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to 8. Both Clever Girl and Michelle pause to eat some flying lizard, and I will be subtracting 10 from your total in this section as they get distracted and munch down on some flying lizards instead. So at the end of this stage, Michelle is in the lead, followed closely by Blue and Sir Roarsalot, then Clever Girl and the NPCs, and Trixie bringing up the rear.
Way in the rear.
Trixie is no, man. Trixie is pacing. Like she knows something.
She might, yeah. This is a marathon, not a sprint or something like that. All right, stage 6. Your dinosaur roars as you ride through the gates of Old City, which I guess is actually over here. A huge crowd looks down on you from the elevated walkway that connects 2 of the ziggurats. You will need to make 2 sharp turns as you round the fighting pit at Executioner's Run. You can't help but notice that there is a crabby triceratops lurking in the pit.
Oh.
A
So-
crabby one.
A crabby one that looks like he's really upset. We'll start with our regular animal handling check.
Val is going to lash.
All right. You also have that option, Trixie, just so you know. But
It doesn't fucking matter. I got 25.
okay, I'm just
Just put 25 for me for the rest of the race. Like,
okay. So hold on. So the NPCs pass with the 40 right now. Blue
Pass 40.
40. So roars a lot. You lashed.
20. But he didn't fail by 5.
Okay.
By more than 5.
So just a regular 20.
Just a regular 20.
All right, Trixie. 25.
yeah.
25. Michelle in the lead
50.
with 50. Clever Girl
40.
40. That's a tight race, but Michelle is building a bit of a lead here. Um,
I'm coming for that ass.
Michelle really doesn't like Trixie.
No, she
So-
really doesn't like.
as you race past the pit, you once again have the opportunity to try to knock an opposing rider into the pit. This is an opposed strength check. Would anybody like to try to knock anybody else, NPC or otherwise, into the pit?
I might try for the with the attack on one of the NPCs.
All right.
You know, Val could be a dick and do this against Sansa.
Oh.
Why would you do that? It's a group race.
I said he could be a dick. He could be a
All right.
dick.
You thought about it.
So you
I seriously thought about it.
you make a strength check against an 11, which you fail. So now you have to make a dex save to see if you can hold on to the side of your dinosaur to prevent yourself from falling into the pit.
Even with my
Oh,
D4.
well, roll it. You have a chance to match 10. So you still lose the strength check.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Actually, that wouldn't have counted because that was a check, not a save. Your D4 is for saves, but you get to use it on this strength on this dex save.
Okay. Dex save.
13 is what you need. 13 is what you have.
Oh.
So you manage not to fall in, which is a good thing.
Val's going to try on the two riders riding together.
Okay, on Ferrul and Gondola.
Yep.
And all you got to do is pass a 5.
I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that one.
So
I saw
now-
that. I was like, oh,
Halfling.
no.
They're making a deck. Oh, they managed to hold on with their deck save of 18 as well. There's definitely some scuffles going on. The crowd goes wild as they see these attempts at trying to knock somebody into the pit. Every once in a while, that triceratops that's in the pit like roars up, and it's like it's just waiting for a meal. Anybody else?
Oh,
Can I throw some food at the Triceratops in the pit?
I'm not doing so hot, so I don't want to really do anything else.
Okay, so you come racing up and around and down into the next stage, which takes you right through the Grand Souk, which is this giant building there. You rocket back into the city proper and head right inside the Grand Souk. People are sitting on crates and animal cages, rooting you on as you navigate the narrow lanes between fully stocked stalls. Let's do our animal handling checks.
What's the addition if we lash?
You get to make your check with advantage, but if you fail by more than 5, your animal goes berserk, and you're out of the race.
Okay.
Val will lash.
But if you pass, you get to use that second number from your table.
I'm a lash.
The
just gonna do a
NPCs
regular
get
one.
their full 40 feet of movement.
I don't want to hit my
Oh.
clever girl.
God damn it!
Blue! What you got,
So if
Blue?
you lash, you get advantage. It's the advantage roll.
Yes.
Damn it.
60.
60 for Blue?
Yeah, I lashed.
You lashed and you succeeded? Oh, yeah, you
Yep.
did. With a crit. All right. Sir
Let's
Roars a
go,
lot?
Blue.
50.
50 for Sir Roars a lot. That was a... yeah, you're a 40. Yeah, you're a Hadrosaurus, right?
Yeah, I lashed.
All right, cool. Trixie.
25.
Wait, didn't you
Wait,
lash?
didn't you lash, didn't you? Oh, no,
No,
you didn't.
no.
You should have,
I
is
was.
what you're
I
saying.
asked. I should have. Yeah.
Okay, that's why you're upset. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Michelle.
think I should have lashed for all of my turns because
50.
50 for Michelle. Clever girl,
Clever girl is 40.
40. So I feel like Trixie is sort of just like galloping along at the back of the field, really enjoying the scenery for the most part. You know, not terribly bothered. It's like they got this.
what sucks is if I lashed, I would be like super fucking ahead.
That's the risk reward thing. So right now we have Michelle in the lead, just ahead of Blue. Then comes Sir Roarsalot. Then the NPCs and Clever Girl. And almost 50 feet behind at this point is Trixie. Okay, so as you are riding through this is like an indoor marketplace, right? You can try to grab and use an item from a stall from one of the various market shops that go by. You can try to grab a bottle of Tage, which gives you inspiration. It's basically a drink. You could try to grab a canoe and then plop it in front of an opposing rider. You could try to free a monkey, which might cause some kind of mischief. Or you can try to actually grab one of the other many lash dinosaurs that are sitting around that are for sale there and switch your mount. Does anybody want to do any of those things?
I want
And
to try to
Trixie
grab-
and Silver, if you're abandoning Trixie, bad things will happen to you. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm not gonna abandon. No, like that's no.
I know I'm my dinosaur.
Yeah, I want to grab a canoe.
I
Okay.
want to grab a monkey.
All right, so to grab a canoe,
I'm gonna grab a
you have to
monkey.
make a DC 13 strength check.
Oh, you.
Hey, you don't want to say you want to grab a canoe.
What's it take for the the inspiration?
6. Okay, so you don't manage to grab onto the canoe to plop it in the path or something. Nothing bad happens to you, but you don't
I was
get
hoping
to
it was
plop
going
it
to
in
be
front
like
of somebody else.
acrobatic or something.
What about for the monkey?
To grab to unleash a caged flying monkey, you have to make a DC 10 athletics check.
Oh, look
So you
Look at
do
monkeys
that.
everywhere.
The flying monkey leaves its cage, sits on your shoulder, gives you a monkey kiss, and now does your bidding for the rest of the race. So if you want that flying monkey to do anything during the race,
I want it to go to one of the NPCs and put its tiny monkey paws over its eyes.
there.
okay, I'm gonna roll a bite attack for the monkey, and we'll see what the result of that is, and that will determine if it is able to do that. Which NPC? Oh, 17. Yeah, okay. Let's say they're going to do that, and because there's 3 of them, I'm going to subtract 10 feet from their next stage, from the NPCs. Actually, I'm going to subtract it from them right now in this stage here. So they actually drop behind, and it's funny that you did that because they were neck and neck with you. You had the same number of points. Now they're 10 points behind you because of that. I'll just go down the screen here. Silver, anything you want to grab or do in the marketplace here?
I was going to grab a monkey, but...
Well, you can do that too. There's more. There's multiple monkeys.
Yeah, I want to do a monkey.
So an athletics check. 21.
Yeah,
So
boy.
you managed to free one. So you now also have a flying monkey companion. Do you like that monkey to do anything?
Can it make me go faster?
How? Tell me how.
Pushes.
Tickle Trixie's side, make her run faster.
It could like cheer me on or something. Like,
Okay. Whisper inspirational quotes into your ear.
Yes.
Sure. I'll give you advantage on your next animal handling check.
Don't
Gelrin.
roll 2 critical ones.
With the inspiration bottle, does that mean we get that on top of our other one, so we get 2 inspiration?
Yeah. But it has to be used in the
Okay.
race. Though it has to be used in the
yeah,
race, yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna grab that bottle.
Okay, so make an acrobatics check to see if you can grab and drink it. 22. In one swift movement, you grab the bottle, down it, and place it on a table that you're racing past without it ever even wobbling. It's just like one slick little move from one side, drink, place.
Let's go, Blue!
So you have inspiration on the next and final stage of the race. Sansa, anything you want to do?
What were all the options? There's a canoe, there's the monkey, there's the inspiration.
Yeah, or swapping to a different mount altogether.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll try to grab the inspiration too.
Okay, acrobatics check. Yeah, you also managed to do it. As you place the bottle on the other side, it wobbles slightly and tips over, but you managed to drink it as well, and you gain inspiration. And the fans have gone absolutely nuts for the 2 of you doing that, like, because it also says you gain the favor of the fans.
Very nice.
From behind you, I'm gonna yell, "Hell, you sister!"
Do some air 5s.
Okay, so you race through the Grant Suk building. You enter the final stage. The finish line is in sight. It's in the arena. The stands are completely full of cheering citizens. And and they stand up to get a better look at who's in the lead. So let's make our animal handling checks.
Okay,
Inspiration. And
I
lashes.
guess.
Me too.
I guess I'm
This
gonna
is the last one,
lash.
yeah.
Val will lash.
Oh wait, is this the last one?
This is the final stage.
I just do
Inspiration
regular.
with a lash. Let's go. Give me that 60, boy.
Okay, blue,
60.
60. Sarah roars a lot,
50.
50. Trixie. Do I need to ask?
50.
50.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay.
Michelle.
Is matching the DC a fail?
No, that's a success.
No?
Matching. Meet or beat.
Okay, and I had inspiration, right?
And you have inspiration.
Okay, 50.
And clever girl,
That's funny.
20. Okay. So there is one final obstacle to be overcome. At the moment, Michelle is 5 feet ahead of Blue, followed by Sir Roars a Lot, then Clever, the NPCs, and Trixie has almost caught up to the NPCs at this point. The final obstacle is a water-filled trench 10 feet across that must be jumped over. It requires a DC 13 animal handling check. If the check is failed, the rider and dinosaur fall in and do not win the race.
Oh shit. You
Dang.
Val will be using his daily inspiration for this.
I too would like to use my daily
Yeah,
inspiration.
same
I'm gonna use
here.
my daily.
Cashing it in.
What is it? A dex save?
Another animal handling.
Okay.
Oh my god. I didn't need it, but I should use it.
Preach.
Oh, so close. Everybody passes, I believe, because everybody used inspiration, right? And
I didn't use inspiration.
you didn't need it. Sansa, you used it, right? Yeah, and you needed it. So so everybody makes it over the final obstacle, which means Michelle just edges out Blue for the win.
It's okay. High five with our dino
How
friend.
much?
By
How many?
5 feet.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
The finals
no.
were Michelle with 315, Blue 310, Sir Warsalot 270, Clever 230, the NPCs at 220, and Trixie at 213 or 212 and a half.
Oh, good
Michelle
job,
Snout
Blue.
made it
You did
across.
good.
As you get to the end, beautiful, scantily clad men and women hand you a gleaming medallion as the crowd chants your name. Your dinosaur roars in triumph and regards you with respect. You are given a number of gifts. The key to Port Nyanzaru. For 1 week, this key is yours. With it, you get free lodging at the inn, free food anywhere you go, and you have advantage on charisma-based checks in Port Nyanzaru. The key might also open a secret door somewhere, because it is an actual key. You get a ring. It's bejeweled and engraved with a tiny, intricate maze. It gives you advantage on wisdom survival checks, and gives you advantage when making animal handling checks with dinosaurs. You get 5
Wow.
passes for a free day at a public bathhouse. You receive a total of 10 jewels worth 5 gold each. And you get an invitation to dinner at the Merchant Prince's.
Nice. Nice.
So, Blue, I know we didn't win, but would you be all right with a silver bling that hangs down low and drives on the ground?
I guess, man, that's pretty close. We'll just we try harder next time. We'll just have to keep our tail on the ground and power through. We can do it.
Oh my
go out
God.
there, give it 110%.
Gonna get pucks in deep.
Yeah, I know. So that was the dinosaur race. You can do this as many times as you like in the future if you feel like it. You want to spend some time racing.
That was a lot of fucking fun.
I
I'm
would
gonna
love
be
to do
honest.
that again.
That
was
was
a blast.
so much fun. I really enjoyed that.
I beat.
Very close. Very close. Yeah.
No, honestly, narrative-wise, it makes sense that she has the audience with the Merchant Princes from a overall perspective. Damn, 5 feet. That's literally like a nose in this.
It's her little
Her
the horn on
horns.
snout.
Her horns.
The horn.
Yeah.
Right across.
But we all get the audience, don't we? Because
Yeah, you all
Yeah.
get to go together. You can bring guests.
Is there like
Yeah.
a +1? Or
Plus
+5?
6.
Yeah, you can bring guests. Yeah, I mean the Triceratops has got a good base speed, which I think is what edged it out, because you also only failed it twice basically. So
Yeah, it was the glitter and it was the glitter.
the glitter, yeah.
It
I
was
guess
the
you
glitter.
failed 3 times, or like failed the regular check 3 times, but you managed to get 50 a bunch of times. So
Sansa's gonna go over and hug and kiss Michelle.
I was
This was
born
the-
to ride dinosaurs.
this was the result here. You don't have to double check the math. It's a formula at the bottom.
God, so close. God, we bullied the hell out of those NPCs.
yeah, we did.
I really want to see a bit more competition between you guys. So maybe next time, now that you've won ones as a group for the goal of the story, maybe next time it will be for actual like bragging
Yeah.
rights.
I'm gonna commandeer JD's gift in the Discord and just replace the caption with Sansa at the end of the race.
I could really.
Connor, can you speak to Michelle and ask her if she what's her reaction? To
Yeah.
winning?
So how do you feel, Michelle?
She's like out of breath, but basically like, well, I think we ran a really tight race, and we totally, you know what? That other one didn't stand a chance. Did you see how far back Trixie was? So far back. All her fancy school learning and mathematics and stuff. You know what wins races? Speed, bitch. Speed.
God, she's like a regular.
She's a little worked up.
She's like a Triceratops Ricky Bobby. You're not first. You're last. I wake up every morning up this excellence.
Oh, that's
God,
a
I
mic
love
drop
our
moment.
dinosaurs.
You know what
I'm so
wins
happy.
races? Speed, bitch. Drop the mic.
So I think that's probably a good ending point for today's session as well.
Yeah. I packed Clever Girl. I told her she's really good. It was really impressive. Like this tiny spunky thing, and she kept up.
You know what? I'm assuming I can understand everyone's dinos in the park right now. Clever Girl loves you very much.
You do,
I'm
baby.
gonna I'll give Sir Roarslot a big hug around his neck and say, dude, you were amazing. Great job.
Yeah, he closed the gap there at the end. He made a run for it, for sure.
So before we sign off and everything, I gotta go and talk to Trixie. Like, hey girl, what happened?
Yeah, it was between her and I. It was planned.
It was planned.
Plan?
There was a bigger picture than winning the race here.
No, I
Which
got you. My boy Blue. I'm gonna make a fist and just lay it against his head, kind of like a inky dwarf fist bump.
Plot twist, Silver secretly bet on Michelle to win.
No.
That would have been good if you did, though.
Someone
would've
with a
been
bag of
like,
money just walks up to Silver. Here you go, sir.
Vince Vaughn's character in Dodgeball, where they come up and like bring you the pirate's chest full of gold.
Yeah.
You're winning, sir.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
so
I'm
much
gonna do that
fun.
again. This
Yeah.
time, the next time we race, no holds bar.
Oh no, we've got the audience now. We're against each other. Like,
Yeah, you've
Sans, I
accomplished the goal of the race that you wanted. So next time you can race just for fun or bragging rights or whatever.
I could have really messed you up if I would have hit you, Sansa.
I know.
No,
No, please don't.
I was sitting here going, I bet her strength isn't that good.
5
not.
feet.
Oh, it's
5
fine.
feet.
Yeah. Howard, I'm not gonna lie. The first time we had a chance to hit somebody, you were on my radar. You were on
Yeah.
my radar.
I figured.
But then I remembered, oh crap, we're all doing this together. We have a goal to succeed. Like, all right, I'll just start taking NPCs out.
I was worried Silver was gonna stick that monkey on me. Flying monkey.
He had that blue shell waiting.
Yeah. That's exactly how I felt. We got the cart music going.
You hear in the background, you hear that ring, 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 ring,
Yeah.
ring, ring.
Fucking
it's
amazing.
all good. It's all good.
Oh, I can't believe that the monkey actually jumped off my shoulders. Is like, ah.
It did help because it did set back the NPCs for a little bit there. It gave Silver a chance to almost catch up.
I feel kind of bad. My buddy didn't bet on. He bet on the turtle.
Yeah, he bet on the turtle.
So,
Probably gonna walk it back into the inn and be like, "Hey man, you got another gold I can have?" I was like,
All right, so we will continue next week. You're welcome to do another race next week if you like. You have been granted an audience with the merchant princess, you have to deal with your contact who's in the jail. And at some point before you head out into the jungle, it was highly recommended that you find yourself a guide. So I think that's kind of what's next, I think, for you guys. Am I missing anything major?
I don't think so.
All right.
Find a guide. Head into the jungle. That's it, isn't it?
Yep.
We have a dinosaur. The dinosaurs come with us, yeah?
They can, yeah. They can also serve as basically your transportation through the jungle, because that's kind of what people do. They don't get like horses to go through the jungle because the terrain's not suitable for that, so they use their dinosaurs. So, which might actually be to some advantage for the quote-unquote used dinosaurs, because they seem a little bit more streetwise, or like, you know, like jungle-wise, I guess, whereas the trained racing ones, you know, they're more proper, and maybe they don't do quite as well in the dirty areas of the jungle. Who knows?
There you go, Dusty. It'll be Trixie's turn to shine now.
All right, we will call it there for the session. Thanks to Sean for watching. Oh, he said fight to the death still. I wish there was timestamps. He keeps checking in from time to time. Thanks, Sean.
Oh, that really hurt. Why would you do that, Pablo?
Catch you all later.